Hello everyone, after a long festive break, Going Places returned, so I hope you've all had a nice holiday period and are easing back into the work, school, college, uni sort of lifestyle nicely. I'm Hypnotics, and Going Places is what I like to describe as a speedrun travel show. We get to look at games we can take on our travels, as well as scouring the globe for games that only got limited geographical releases. In simpler terms, handheld games and region exclusives. We sang along to Christmas carols and pampered some cats on our last episode, so if you missed that, or the might I say quite excellent What's Faster episode yesterday that had a 3-person co-op run of Overcooked 2 versus some in real life baking, you can find the full VODs on the Games Done Quick YouTube channel, or if you don't have a lot of time to spare, the highlights are being uploaded onto the GDQ Summer Best Segments channel. We are not far away from the big event. I'm afraid AGDQ hasn't quite started yet. But before we do kick off with the opening hours of AGDQ with Mr. Shasta, we are going to kick off this Going Places Kirby special with Mr. Shasta.
That's me.
Hello.
Hello. I'll be running Kirby Superstar Ultra 100% for you, which is a run I spent a lot of time on last year. This is like the main category I ran last year. I put a lot of effort into this, and right now my current record is sitting just above 2 hours as well. And I want to get sub 2, but like I gotta focus on that after AGDQ. Because tomorrow, as well, on AGDQ, I'll be running Metroid Prime Hunters for Nintendo DS. And that game is very broken, but I gotta say goodbye to this game for a little bit so I can actually focus on that. But not today, though. Not today. Today
Nice.
we're doing this game. This game is very, very good. So let's first and foremost delete our file right here because we gotta do the run. But yeah, this game came out in 2008. It is a really cool video game. It's my favorite Kirby game as well too. I've run a lot of them over the years. Like I started speedrunning of Kirby games, but this is my favorite one overall, and also just one of my favorite speedruns too. Like you're gonna love this run. There's a lot of tech to it, a lot of mixes. If there's any mix fans in the chats, I'll explain them once we get there. But yeah, we're good to go.
Yes. Would you like me to count you in, or do you want to count yourself in?
You count me in. That's more hype.
Ooh, let's go. I don't think I've been able to do this on the show yet. Thank you for this.
No problem.
Alrighty. You're ready?
I'm ready, yes.
Brilliant. 3, 2, 1, go.
Bam. Alright, so for those who have not played this game, this is Kirby Super Ultra. It is kind of a remake / expansion of the original game. There's some physics that are different, and most importantly, there are 4 new game modes to it. So first off, we're starting off with good old Spring Breeze, kind of if you will. I'm gonna Beam right off the bat because Beam is good for one thing alone. And that is to get rid of it. Just like that, so I can get 2 stars and destroy his first boss. And now we're gonna go for the first mix of the run. So let me see if I can get this real quick, and I'll explain afterwards. Bam, easy every time. So, what I did right there is I sucked in 2 enemies that give me a power, and it starts off a little what we call a mixed wheel. Essentially, what that means is that it just like starts off on, depending on which enemies you suck up, we go on like we start on a certain part of that wheel of like every single power in the game. And all I have to do is just time it so I can get whatever power I want. In that case, I think it's the 11th power in that mix is Jet. So I had to time that correctly every time, and we're gonna be doing that a lot in the run. That's bad luck right there, unfortunately. Thank you, Kabu. Very cool. And right here we're getting the first invincibility cannon of the run. This invincibility cannons in this game make you invincible, obviously, and also they can hurt people if you go inside them like that. Mostly on bosses and mini bosses and enemies and stuff. Can't do them on like actual bosses, unfortunately. I don't know why I said that, but yeah. But it's very, very good. And now here's Lolo and Lala. They're random what they do, but I can jet suplex them and they're gone. Jet's very good, that's why he mixed for it. You're gonna be seeing Jet a lot in this run, and for good reason. It's like the best Kirby power. Like, in general, I just love Jet.
You mean to tell me that was a boss?
I was a boss.
Just gone straight through it.
Yeah, we're right on level 3 right here, Bubbly Clouds.
Let's go.
Yeah. Jet go crazy, my Kirby go fast. Like I said, I spent a lot of time in this run recently.
So is this sort of what you're going to be trying to use as much as you can? Because it looks like it's pretty fast.
It's pretty good, yeah. We're using this a lot, like in all the other game modes. There's gonna be a lot of moments where we can't use it, especially Milky Way Wishes once we get there. but like Jet's just generally like the best power to use. And
Yeah,
look at that,
that
we're a Cracko.
That looks correct.
Bam. See, he's done.
Wow.
All I do is just do that explosion attack that goes in front of me. It's called a jet cracker. I do 2 of those, and then just like a little charged jet to kill him right there. And
is that 3 bosses in the space of 3 minutes?
4 bosses. We skipped over Cracker Jr.
Wow.
and now we got DD right here.
This
do
is
it fast
speed.
and skip under 3 minutes. Bam. Oh, it was 3 minutes exactly on my timer. Either way.
Nice.
Very good. So yeah, we just beat Spring Breeze right there. It's done already. And now it's right here. So in this game, so in the Superstar Ultra, they add some more cutscenes at the end of each game mode, and to get past them, we have to soft reset them every time. Otherwise, like, we can't skip them at all. Just like that, we're on a Dying Blade. And right off the bat too, we're doing the same mix we do in Superstar. We're just gonna go over here, destroy his wall do, and then respawn him, and go for jets. Which hopefully I can get soon. This is the 10th power in the mix this time. Nope, did not get it. I have to offset my timing just very slightly from the first mix of the run. It's a little weird. I keep getting wheel. I think I'm like a frame too early here. So it's a 4-frame window to get this. It's really tight. I keep getting wheel. Let's go wheel mix. Yeah. This is what I'm doing here. Here we go. Okay, I'm really good at getting wheel. This happens sometimes. Sometimes you mess up and get the same power over and over again. Sometimes you go 1 past jets, and because of that you just get hurts. I don't know why that's in the mix, but it's in the mix in this game. It's very strange. There we go. First try. Let's go. Yeah. It'd be like that sometimes, honestly.
So is that pure chance, or is that there's something that you're trying to manipulate there?
It's all timing, but it's a 4-frame window, so I have 1/15 of a second basically to get that.
Okay.
We do a lot of those in the run, especially right now. I mentioned earlier, but I'm kernel luck holder for this, so I'm doing just like every optimization that I can.
Okay.
And like I do as many mixes as possible, basically, to save time in this run. That's how it goes. Unfortunately for me, though, because I got that, like, unironically 6 try or so, it's running canned PB, probably. It's not, like, that optimized, but it's, like, it's gonna be hard to bring us back at this point. That's okay, no big deal. We're gonna go for a PB today, we're going for a good showcase, we're gonna go for a good time. That's really the most important thing.
I was about to say, don't worry, I'm not gonna tell you to restart the run.
I can't believe I didn't get a world record today, wow. I can't believe I'm now banned from GEQ for that.
Yeah, you're not running tomorrow. Nice try.
Understandable. Have a nice day. Alright, so right here is actually the first 100% requirement of the run. So in Dying Blade, you have to hit 2 buttons here to unlock the whole overworld. And that's the first one right there. The second one is in the last level of Dying Blade. Or I guess technically second to last, but the last one's just the boss, so yeah. And here's an auto-scroller. So recently, a task game came out by Sample. They're the person who made it. It got like a lot of views on YouTube. I think it's like 300,000 or something. It's ridiculous. But like, a task game came out recently, and he's able to actually skip the auto scroller here, no problem. But we can't do that in real time. The way he does is using what's called a wing zip to like kind of zip him right up to this room right here. But the way he does it is not RTA viable at all. It's not viable for a real time run like this. But you can do wing zips in other parts of the run. It's really cool. But I don't do it now in my runs, at least. It's just difficult, the way we do it. I'm not gonna explain how it even works, because it's not relevant right now, and it's not, like, something we're gonna be doing.
All of those tasses, saving all the fun.
Yeah.
How dare they?
I want to have fun, too. What the heck, Tass?
I want to speak to Tass right now. I want a word with Tass.
Same. Honestly, though. Where did they get off? Oh, now we got just some good music here. Love Coco K's music in general. I keep messing up my everything here. Oh, hello? There we go, okay. This first room is a little tricky. In general, bomb block or just blocks in this game are pretty hard to destroy. for whatever reason. They just like, if you don't hit them at the right spot, with Jet at least, like, you just can't get past them. Like, you're just bonking against them. I don't know why. It's not usually how it is in other Kirby games, but this one, just hidden blocks are just really strict. That yo-yo is very close to hitting me, but thankfully we're good. Yeah, love the music in Coco Cave here. It is very good. And go right down there. Oh, I can mention this real quick too. So what I did right there, I just went right through the block, right through the platform there, no problem. This game has shield dropping, just like in Melee, or I guess it's also a thing in Smash 4. I'm a Smash 4 veteran. I play that game competitively. Let's go. But yeah. This game has shield dropping. You just press R and then down, and you just drop through the platform very slightly faster and just pressing down and doing it. So we just do that everywhere in the run. And it saves frames. Shout out to saving frames. That's a thing.
Interesting. I believe there's so there was a game, not a different game before this, but there was Kirby Superstar, and then there's Kirby Superstar Ultra.
Yep.
Is there what are the big differences between the two? I think I've got somewhat of an idea, but just let the people know.
Yeah. So this game has 4 extra game modes to it, and like all of them are pretty fun in general. There's also a bunch of different balance changes to this game too. Like for instance, Plasma is no longer very, very broken like it is in Superstar. In that game, Plasma is used to basically just destroy bosses by just like kind of mashing your D-pad a lot, and then just like it's like a really, really powerful spark at people. I like every boss. I can't words. But yeah, there's a second button by the way. But this game, Plasma takes more inputs to get a full charge to do that, and also does less damage, so it's not very good. Which I'm personally thankful for, because I don't want to destroy my hands running this game. But that's like one of the main differences. There's other like small things besides that. Hold on, we're going for a mix right here. Hey, we got it too. So that mix right there is very risky. If I mess that up, I lose Jet. And I don't want to do that. But it gets its invincibility candy, so we can just kind of destroy everyone here, no problem. Like this. Oops. And bam. Didn't get a charge for off that last enemy there, but we're good. Look at that. I love that one so much.
Is that something that's prominent in other Kirby games, or is this sort of just one for this game?
You can't. So this is the only game you actually mix for invincibility candy on. It's not in the mix wheel for any other game, only in this one.
Okay.
So that's the thing, only in this game, I guess. And in Superstar as well, but they don't do that in that run. Now here's Dying Blade. And there goes Dying Blade. Yeah, Jet Suplex is really good. It does the full health of Dying Blade if you hit all 3 hits. So yeah, he's done. That's Dying Blade for you. And now we go push Dying Blade's chicks right off the cliff, I guess. That's what it is. Literally what happens right there. But they're fine. They fly away. It's okay.
Is Kirby committing crimes?
I think he is. I had to stop right past it though. Not appropriate for GDQ stream. No crimes allowed here.
Indeed.
But now it's time for the banger game mode here. This is Gourmet Race. If y'all ever played Smash before, this song is the one that plays on the Dreamland stage.
I hope that everybody's got dancing emotes, because this is such a banger. I love this so much. It's
a classic, honestly. It's very good. And now underrated as well too. Gourmet Race 2, the one for the second track here. This song is underrated. I like this one a lot.
Ooh, yeah, it is.
Oh, it's really good. There's not really any strategy this one. All you gotta do is run rights, and like we didn't even have to collect all the food or anything. But like we just need to beat deity, and that's it. I got strats to like go fast here because what's what I do? I like going fast. Big going fast fan over here. You go right up here, and then bam, we're good. Thank you, Chad. Appreciate it. Now I'll say for race 3 here, it goes back to the original music, but we also do something different. So now we're gonna go get wing. And we're gonna do something called wing cancel, which I hold down and then tap A and B back and forth real quickly. That allows me to essentially cancel one of the attacks of wing and get me just elevate me just a little bit faster. So we're gonna do that right here, especially. Just like that. I'm gonna do it through the wire here to get a little boost. Didn't get the boost, but it's fine. Alright, we're gonna do it one more time right here. Oops, right here. Oh no. Okay, I messed up the end of it. I messed up the end there, but you know what? It's all good. Don't worry about it. Sometimes it be like that. And that's going to race. I love DD's face there. He gets all shocked. Great. And just like that, three game modes down, 8 more to go. But for now, we only have 4 unlocked, and this is the last way we have to get 3. And it's also my personal favorite. This is Great Cave Offensive. It's really cool. So for 100%, we have to get all 60 chests here. So we'll be doing that as fast as we can, basically. I don't know why that spit out so slowly, but I'm not going to worry about it.
So I'm going to confess, I was staying quiet for the gourmet race because that was actually something that I ran ages ago, like when I was getting into speedrunning.
Yo.
Lo and behold, my personal best for that is 7 seconds slower than what you've just done there.
And, like, I messed up a little bit on the end too. Like I lost a few seconds there with my wing cancels.
But I am going to ask who is the real winner because I'm 69th place on the leaderboards.
Ah, you are, honestly.
There we go.
You definitely are. No problem.
It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
It's very good. This run in general is just really fun. Like all the game modes. I like them all. Yeah, we're getting wing just to move really fast here. That's kind of the main thing we're doing. I'm doing some wing cancels here and there to save just a little bit of time while we're going up. That's more than that. And sometimes in order to avoid a bonk like that on the ground, I'm trying to like hit a wall. It kind of just like makes Kirby just not bonk against the ground when I do that. Right here, we gotta avoid destroying this middle block here, so this chest does not fall into the lava below me. And then I'm gonna do a real quick. There we go. Nice. That's called a dive bomb, I think. I think it's a dive bomb. But like, it's what we use to wing cancel. Essentially, we do that move, then like cancel pressing A. But like in that case, I had like a very tight window to actually do it in that space there, and it worked out. And working out in my favor. Then same deal right here. Gonna hit that because I'll also go down here and get this chest over here. Free health, even though I don't need it. Ooh. Very good. Whoops. And now check out this boss right here. Just gonna do this, and then bam, he's done. Just falls right into the floor. See ya, bonkers.
Oh my goodness, that's incredible.
Yeah, for some reason the floor is just breakable there. So if you just know what you're doing, you can just have him fall straight into it, no problem. I guess while I'm just moving through here, I'm gonna give a quick shout out to both Wakaza and Clomi. They both run this game from Japan, and they kind of destroyed the 8% category of this game called BRTK. They both have like the best time in that category, better than my PB in it by like a few minutes or so. And like they've done a lot of work on optimizing just all the movement in this game in general, at least for like that run. And like a lot of the movement, like a lot of the small stuff, like small strats I've taken from them because like they're really good at just like doing like small things that save a lot of time, you know, like over the course of the run. So just gotta get a quick shout out to them for that. Oh no, that's fine. I don't need wing or anything because I get jet right here. I get the cool power. But now we gotta go for Fabula. Fabula has 2 patterns to him, and fortunately got the slow pattern. You can do a faster pattern there, but it goes like across the screen. Like you kind of just bounces across the screen. Not get this time, and that's okay. There's the backup for you. Just gotta do a few jet crackers and then hit him with exhaust as well. No problem. And that's first part right there of Great Cave Offensive. Got a few more parts of it left. Great Cave Offensive is one of the longer game modes in the run, but it's like like I said earlier, it's my favorite game mode. It's a really fun game mode, just optimized in general when it comes to speedrunning. A lot of things that can go differently in it. It's a lot of room for just like different like new strats and all that. It's a cool one. So after all, we gotta get 60 chests here. We gotta collect 60 things and beat the game mode. There's gotta be some ways to optimize even more, you know? Yeah, like right there, for instance, I did a jet dash and then hit my head against the wall as I was falling, so like it kind of reset everything that Kirby does. I was able to just not do another jet dash when I press B again, and I was able to just like do a charge behind me, and now I save that full charge inside the water here. And as soon as I get out of the water, I'm going to just full charge right against that wall to hit that switch. We're going right here. I'd call these next two the Pokemon fossils, because we just get two fossils here, and like, I don't know, is this supposed to be like a Helix fossil and a Dome fossil or something? Maybe. It's a fish and a, I think it's like an armadillo or something. I don't know what that is. Like, it could be like a chinchilla. I don't know. They're just like next to each other, it's like, and like they're fossils, like on Pokemon fossils. That's all I know. Oh yeah, fun fact about all the treasures in this game. Did you know that in Superstar Ultra, they actually changed the treasures from the original to actually reference other Kirby games? In this case, what just got there a second ago was parts of the Hydra from Kirby Air Ride.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, and we'll be getting a few other things too very soon. Like, I think in this room we get the Power Paintbrush from Canvas Curse.
Huh.
So like, that's pretty cool.
That's really neat. I know this is usually a silly question when it comes to speedrunning, but I know, well, there's no such thing as a silly question.
True.
The language that you're writing this in, is it, I believe, South Korean?
It is Korean, yeah.
Yeah.
So that was actually...
That is just to be a tiny bit quicker.
It is, yeah. So that was actually a discovery made last year sometime. I can say last year now, because, like, no longer 2021. It's a little weird to me, but I'll get used to it. But, yeah, so that was made last year. Turns out Korean saves about 10 seconds over Japanese, just on, like, text and stuff, so we use this now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so Japanese saves a lot of time from just scrolling text, mostly. Because it scrolls way faster for some reason than English. So for Revenge of Meta Knights and for Revenge of the King, we just saved like, I think like over 2 minutes, or like a bit like around 2 minutes, just from faster text. And then like, also save time on every computer virus fights, and that's actually where Korean saves time. It saves a second on every computer virus fight, and for 100%, we do 6 of them. So.
Oh, wow.
That's 6 seconds saved right there. And as an added bonus, on Korean, for whatever reason, both the elevators for the arena and True Arena are just up by default. Whoops, I did that wrong, but we're good.
That seems really strange. Like, that's part of game design, not just how text works. That's really strange.
Yeah, so like, it adds up to about 10 seconds saved in the end because of that.
Okay, wow.
Speaking of computer virus, this is the first computer virus fights. So it's random what they do. It's essentially like an RPG fight. What we want is for them to attack first, or like not attack first, but just like drop down first like this and let us attack. So far I'm getting good luck though. I had to say that. I had to say words. Me and my words, and I got the worst luck actually as soon as I said that.
Oh no.
The magician just defended there, which means they get more defense, and makes it harder for me to actually kill them. It'll take a little bit longer. So unfortunately I lost a turn there, so I lost a certain amount of time.
It's like a word moment.
Yeah, but it's okay. We have 5 more opportunities in this run to get better luck here on Computer Virus. It's unfortunately, Computer Virus itself is unfortunately a big source of luck in this run. Because it just does stuff randomly, you know? Sometimes it'll just...
What's a speedrun without a little bit of RNG, eh?
Yeah. Just a wee bit. This game's got a good amount of it in general. Like, sometimes enemies just do random patterns. I can't talk this morning, I'm sorry. So they just random patterns like that and just disrupt things, but thankfully we're good. In this case, at least. I know how to deal with like a lot of their weird patterns, so like it should be okay. But yeah, especially if you mess up your movement just a little bit, which is why having good movement and practicing it is like really important for this game, especially. Also, Jetcracker is really good. It just destroyed all his enemies, no problem there. Then we get that chest before it hits the ground, and they're just gonna tap A bunch, so it just destroys that bomb block, and see ya bonkers once again. This route I'm doing here is actually a new route for Castle, based off of the tasks of this game. Because the tasks of this game is able to save jets past bonkers there, which normally get hammer before. So normally I should get hammer like off of bonkers, and then we keep that for a while, but turns out doing what we're doing here saves about 5 seconds overall over not doing that. But unfortunately for me though, we had a mix, which is right here. Let's see if I can get it. Got it first try, nice. So we mixed for stone right there is what we do. And stone allows us to hit the wooden peg right after this room that I'm in right now. Otherwise we can't advance through Great Cave and get like the rest of the chest and everything. Before we used hammer for that, but like keeping Gen that in the previous room saves a bit of time, so we do that now. And I'm gonna go for this because this is a showcase and not a PB attempt. I'm gonna go for what's called the elevator clips. We don't do this normally in runs because it's like pixel perfect or something. It's like really tight. I'll go for the first one here, but you're seeing it right here. It's really tight to get this. Nope, not getting it. There it is. Hey, we got the flex too, yo. Alright, that works. I'm down. We're not going for the second one, but yeah.
Nice.
It only saves time to get on like the first like 3 tries, I want to say. So it's not really worth it because it's so tight, but yeah, I guess skip the elevators if we do it correctly. Now we're getting fired just for this boss right here, and for the next room as well. We need it for the chest there. Oops. No big deal. This boss gives us suplex as well. Suplex has a very nice dash, so we're gonna be using that just a little bit. And we need to burn in Leo here, the fire partner, just so he can burn the rope like underwater. Which don't worry how that works. It just works. It just works. Right there we got the Falchion, Marsh sword from Fire Emblem. I should probably point out like all the different references on these treasure chests because it's really cool. I'm a fan personally. I don't know what that one is. Don't worry about that one. Bam. But yeah, we're just gonna Death Warp right here and go right back to the beginning of Castle and go for another mix. Bam, first try again, let's go. So we got Wing again. Wing's gonna be very good for a few different reasons. Main one being this room is just very vertical, so we save a lot of time using a bunch of wing cancels. But it doesn't matter if I mess up this room here. Let's see if I can get it. Ooh, I was a little bit close to that sleep there, but we're good. Mr. Saturn, Earthbound, and nice, we got it. That room is very tricky because it's a bunch of sleep statues, and if I hit any of them, I get sleep, and that's not good. Because I want Wing. Wing's the fast power, Sleep's the slow power. Fun fact.
I mean, I'm sure the power of sleep has its useful applications, but I imagine probably not in a speedrun.
Not in this game, at least. So sleep actually has two fun uses in other games. Because in Squeeze Squad, if you get the scroll for it to upgrade, essentially, you can just full heal with it if you get sleep, which is really cool. I like that one. But in Kirby Battle Royale, for whatever reason, you can use sleep as like an ability to hurt people. You just throw pillows at them.
Oh, I love it. That's brilliant.
It's so good. Never played that game, but like that's always interesting me. Is the fact that sleep actually like hurts people in that game. But never the game. It's just a joke power. You just fall asleep for a little bit and that's it.
It's proof that sleep is dangerous.
It's true. Dude, never sleep, everyone. There you go. I'll smooch the burb for you.
Oh.
I was trying to save time by not doing that, but I'll do it for the fans.
Did that increase its health a little bit?
It does, yeah. It gives them health a little bit if they're down.
So touching.
Also, Birdon's top tier, and top tier design in general. Just want to say that real quick. Love Bird on. That's the power. That's like the partner we have currently. And the reason why we have it, by the way, is because of the rope right here. It's why we have Wing instead of like using Jet, because Jet can't break ropes, but Wing can. And now we're gonna do another Death Warp here. Oops. Oh no, I'm messing this up just a bit. As long as I get to the chest, we're good. Oh, we're good. Okay, we're good. I usually have a set for that, but I messed up, so yeah.
Well,
now earlier I went into this room so when we Death Warp, we just go right into it. Because this room has Chameleon Arm here. Oops, actually messed this fight up. Oh no. That's fine, no worries. We're fine. Who was worried? Not me, that's who.
Never in doubt, never in doubt.
Never at all. So all I have left here is just 2 chests. There's one each tower, and we just gotta collect them real quick. And right now we have Ninja for that. Ninja's we use Ninja here just so we can hit the switch from across the room for his left tower. It's also good for just like, you know, doing that diagonal like down kick like this. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. Let me get up here.
The Ninja is in Kirby.
It's cool, right? The Ninja and the Kirby.
Official Ninja in Kirby.
And there we go. That's all the chests in Castle. Third part of Great Cave Offensive. We're almost done, everybody. We're almost done. But first, got Jet right here. gotta get Jet back real quick, because you know what? Jet's just really cool. Yo, big Jet fan. Bam. I've even mentioned it, but we're supposed to take the minecart in these sections. We just don't do that because we're fast and cool like that. Because once again, Jet's just really good. This is exclusive to Nintendo 3DS. This game is on the DS, so you can play on 3DS if you want. I'm doing that currently. That's why I'm looking down all the time. This is a DS game. It's my favorite career game as well too. Get full charge right there so we can get this chest. Fun fact, this is the most expensive item in all of Great Cave Offensive. 990,000 G. Don't know why. This like the Amazing Mirror itself and the Triforce are in Great Cave Offensive. And that's more, and that sword right there is more expensive than all of them. Don't know why.
Interesting choice.
I'm not sure what's up with that, but yeah, it's a thing.
Maybe one of the developers just really loved it and was just like, yeah, we got to make this the valuable one.
Possibly. Oops. I missed one hit there. No worries though. Bam. Let's hope for good luck here. Nope, no good luck there. Sometimes that wheelie will go right underneath me and won't allow me to start a charge. But that's okay. We have strats to go past that. Get full charge right here while his Gordo is going right underneath me. Oh yeah, it hasn't come up yet, by the way, but if I get hurt in this game, it's a 1 in 3 chance to lose my power. I forgot to say that, but yeah, because it hasn't happened yet. We're half an hour into this run, it has not happened yet, and I'm very thankful for that.
You probably shouldn't have mentioned it, because
I shouldn't have.
The fate will do its thing, and it will catch up on you.
Probably. But, yeah. There's a few parts of the run where, like, if I lose my power, it's, like, very not good. Like, for instance, Revenge of Meta Knight. If I lose Jet anywhere there, then it's hard to get it back unless I'm at a certain part of the run. And hopefully it doesn't happen. But we'll see. Why would I say that ahead of time? I don't know. We'll jinx myself, but leave up to fate. This part here, the right can is kind of useless. We don't go into it at all. But the middle can and the left can, they take us to some good spots. Also, Merry Christmas! We got a Christmas tree there.
Hey. Never too late.
2 weeks late on it, but we're good. Don't worry.
But no, just a over 300 or so days early. You can never celebrate too early.
Honestly, though, honestly. Just like you can never celebrate Donkey Kong December too early. Let's go!
Yeah!
Yes!
Hype, hype!
Alright, this room has been messing up lately. There's a bunch of spikes and electric things here. And sometimes I lose my power here. But not this time. We're good, we got it. If I lose my power there though, like getting Wing, which is like right next to it, is like not too bad. It's a good backup at least. Oh, that's also worth 600,000 G there as well. It's worth a lot too.
Oh wow.
I don't know why.
We've been talking about like the more valuable items in the game, but somebody asked what the least valuable item that you can find is.
So you can get a dime, which is worth 10 G, and also there's like a walk that's worth 10 G as well too.
I'd pay more for a. Well, you said a walk.
Like a walk, yeah.
Oh wow.
A cooking pan.
I'd be for one of those.
I would not. That'd be a pretty not good walk, honestly. If it's worth 10 cents. Usually it's worth a lot more. But you could use that dime to pay for it. That's possible for sure. Oops.
True.
So in the run recently, I actually lost a lot of health here and like unintentionally death warped out of that last area I was just in. I think actually might be faster to do that. But there's no good way to set it up, at least right now. But that's something I have to look into in the future. Unfortunately, if I do death warp there, it means I lose Wheelie Rider right now. And that's faster for this room at least. It also means if I don't have Wheelie Rider, then I can't do this trick either. That I'm about to do right here to get like up to the top of this room a bit faster. Oops. I said this trick right here. There it is. You just, for whatever reason, if you just like get off a Wheelie Rider and time your cutter correctly, you can just do that and just get out a little faster. Now we're gonna go for another mix. Oops. We're gonna reset the room real quick. This is a little bit tricky. There it is. Okay, so yeah, I know how to drop down and like and suck up right there, and if I have to time my mix correctly there and get the second power. So it's wow. Like you have to like time it you have to time A press just like immediately when it starts in order to get jets, which is like way faster for Wham Bam Rock right here. Because before for Wham Bam Rock we used Wheelie Rider for this. And that was very slow, but we didn't have anything else we can use. So like, it was just like our best option, unfortunately, until that mix was found. Also, yeah, we just got to try for a second ago, and that's the last treasure chest we get in the run. Now we just gotta leave. We've gotten all the treasure here.
That'd be really sad. I'm about to head out.
Got a few elevators. And I'm gonna just call like a kind of a jet cancel here, just so I can not bonk against the wall. I hold A and then like press B and then go back to A real quickly. And for a reason, it just like sets a hitbox out behind you real quick.
Oh, nice. And
just like that, that's Red Kid offensive. We've now unlocked Emerald Ultra. That's later. We're not MKU yet. We're unlocked Revenge of Bandits, which is a cool game mode. This is where Korean saves a lot of time, especially on text, over like playing on English, for instance. Because all the scrolling text you see on the bottom screen, that goes by really fast, like really fast. Hey, look, we got Jet. How'd that happen? Just out of nowhere. Where'd that come from? Oh yeah, true, yeah. The walk could have been worth a little bit more, so I can just be like a clean 9999999 for the total for Great Kid Offensive. But instead it's 9999990. Alright, we don't have to do anything right here, by the way, for Heavy Lobster. We just gotta wait. It's just not a scroller. I think it might save time to be on the right side of the screen, though, because Kirby goes to the right, but I don't really know. I just do it anyways. Also, love the music in this area as well.
This soundtrack does not miss at all.
It really doesn't. it's
throughout.
Honestly, like, I know it's my favorite Kirby game as well too, but I really just think this game that has like, oh, it's not. I don't think it's the best Kirby soundtrack, but it's like top 3 for sure. Because like you're competing with a bunch of other really good games with really amazing soundtracks. You're competing with like Kirby 64, for instance. Like, how do you do that? You can't. That's how. That game's soundtrack is on another tier. And like Epic Yarn as well too is really good. Like Dreamland 3 is very unique sounding and has a really good sound font to it. Triple Lux, like Planet Robot, all have great soundtracks. Like, how do you compete? You can't. It's hard.
Speaking of the other Kirby games, everybody, don't forget that after this run, we are going to have some Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. Do you have any opinions on the music of that game, Shasta?
Oh, it's very good.
You love to hear it. If that isn't a good enough recommendation for watching and sticking around, then I don't know what is.
It also is a very good speedrun in general.
Oh, there we go. You have no excuse not to watch.
I also ran it last year too for the first time, and it's very fun.
Oh, nice.
Very simple run to learn in general, because all you have to do is just beat all 8 bosses as fast as you can, but doing that is the hard part. And like the part that takes a lot of optimization and stuff. It's really cool. Y'all like it. Y'all enjoy it for sure. Give him a kicky, and then bonk, Ryan Wispy there. All my damage here is just kind of calculated. Again, give a quick shout out again to Akaza and Clomy for optimizing a lot of fights like that. That's where a lot of the time save came in, other than just like really clean movement. It was like optimizing fights like that one, so like the strats are just like super consistent, like clean and everything like that. Because I do just enough damage to actually destroy them in the first place. Oops. We do what's called a jet jump right there by doing a full charge and then just jumping by tapping A twice. Just so we can avoid getting our power stolen from Tact there, who gives us a copy ability. It's just called copy. But we don't want Tact to destroy us at all. He's very mean. Oops. Oh, that kind of worked out actually. I don't know why, but on the Korean version, the block I just destroyed is like above the ground a good amount by a few tiles. But on every other version of the game, that block is actually like on the ground. I don't know why. It's very strange. I think it just messed up for that one with pouring it over, but it's not a big deal. It's all good. It doesn't matter at all. Just a small thing I gotta point out because it does lose a small amount of time for speedrunners. But it's not like a big deal or anything. Hey, look, it's Dying Blade. Dying Blade comes back from the Dying Blade game mode. And just helps us out here to get us on top of the halberd, if you will. There's like a whole story going on with this. Kirby essentially just trying to take that Meta Knight in the end. That's really all I gotta know. The dialogue I haven't seen in a long time because I've been playing this game on Japanese for like years. Until Korean became a thing last year. It's like I actually kind of forgot it. But all the dialogue I remember being very charming.
I enjoy how one-sided like all of it is, and the fact that Kirby is generally a silent mascot, and the fact that he's just destroying all these things, going about his business. This is all in a day's work for Kirby.
Honestly, though, it's very good. Oops.
We were talking Smash earlier because of the gourmet race music and all that, and I know that you play a bit of Smash yourself, and
I do.
I've got to say I'm not very good at it. I'll say that first, and I'll also say that Meta Knight is my go-to. If I haven't played it for ages, I'll be like, yeah, I'll take this guy because I don't know. He just seems generally quite good. I don't know what the proper Smash players think of Meta Knight though.
I think he's underrated in Ultimate for sure.
Okay.
Like he's not as good as he was in Brawl, obviously, and like in Smash 4.
Yeah.
But he's still overall pretty decent in Ultimate. There's someone in my area who like does really well with him. He's like power ranked here and everything. I'm in Southern California, and like that's a good area for Smash.
Oh wow.
Like he's PR with Meta Knights, and like he only plays Meta Knight now, I think. And like he kind of has proven to me and like everyone else in SoCal that like this character's pretty good. Because everyone sleeps on him in general, but like he can do some stuff. In the right hands, he's very scary. And just can take you off the side and just destroy you, like, really early. That character's good. Personally, I don't play Meta Knight or any Kirby character in tournament, though. I actually play Greninja and Young Link in tournaments. But I do have a Kirby, though. I do have a Kirby.
Oh, nice.
I think Kirby Ultimate's really fun. It's like, I just play him in friendlies, but yeah. Oh, Meta Knight is honestly one of the more solid characters in general, like in all of Smash. I think overall the best character in any Smash team is like Pikachu, because like Pikachu is always like top tier or like high tier in every game, except for maybe Melee. And Fox as well too, except for Brawl, where Fox is not as good, but yeah. But like Meta Knight in the 3 games he's appeared in has always been just like very, very solid. Never a bad pick. Alright, I gotta point this out because, well, this just became a thing in my own chat. Heavy lobster, heavy lobster. It just does that for the music. You can just do that over and over again. Love the song.
I mean, sure, why not? Why not have a vocal rendition of it?
Yeah, it works well.
I feel like quite a lot of runners sort of find it as a coping mechanism because they're just like, oh, it's this again. Well, I guess I can I can make things fun for myself by singing.
It works. Whatever you gotta do at the end of the day, honestly. Oops.
Indeed.
All right, good. So I was able to kill the lobster before we get attacked there. Almost messed it up, but we got there just fine, no problem.
Nice.
That was a little bit close. I forgot to point out earlier, but like, if I lose Jeb right now, we can't get it back for like the rest of the run, I'm pretty sure. So hopefully I don't lose Jet. Or the rest of Revenge of Meta Knight, I mean. It'll be okay though. I'm pretty good at this game, so it should be fine. But, yeah. Oops. Oh no. You go right down here, hit the switch. And Superstar can actually hit the switch of plasma from the other side. Okay, we're just doing that, I guess. But in this game, you have to do it normally. Gotta hit from the correct side there, I guess. Alright, cool. Now it's time for another kind of luck-based boss. We're gonna fight a Reactor in a second. So the idea behind a Reactor is that we have to hope for some good patterns from him. And like, in order to hurt him, we have to use this laser here. They sends down, but like, it saves time in this case to one, not get this luck here. This is actually the one the attack you don't want. But it saves time by destroying the cannon that shoots the laser as fast as you can. Let's gotta hope for. Oh no! Well, there we go. Couldn't get it this time. No, that's not gonna work. It's not gonna hit. No. Barely not hitting there. Yeah. So after you destroy 2 cannons, the third laser will come down super fast, and it's a little bit tricky to hit in the first place. So yeah, not the best luck there. Couldn't react fast enough either. It happens. Lost just a little bit of time off that, but no big deal.
The wheels are everywhere.
Yeah, I love how Meta Knight's ship is like the halberd is just powered by a bunch of wheelies, just on treadmills and stuff. I think it's hilarious, personally.
That'll be a starting revolution.
Oh yeah, Revenge of Meta Knight has most auto scrollers in the run, by the way. There's like 4 of them here, I think, 3 or 4. So like, there's a lot waiting around in Revenge of Meta Knights. Not a big deal though. Now here we go. Time for the part that's a little bit tricky. Once again, kind of luck-based, but I got a bit of a strategy to it. Oh, I messed it up. Oh no, it's over. GG's. Strategy, throw out the window. It's gone. I was trying to destroy the enemy on the right side there, just so it wouldn't cause me any trouble. Unfortunately, trouble's now been caused. There is trouble currently. As of right now, trouble's happening. Alright, we're good. We just gotta do a bunch of jet crackers on them. That's all we gotta do, basically. All right, there we go. We get Sword there, get Jet as a partner, and then or as a helper rather, and then get him back just for Meta Knights. It's faster using Sword because Sword's not very good in this game. Unfortunately, Sword is very good in like the GBA Kirby's, but for some reason in this game and every game afterwards, Sword's like way less powerful, and I don't know why. But yeah. Is Wings Up a thing in Korean? It is, yeah. You do Wings Up in I think any version of the game, I want to say. But we don't do it in the run because it's just not super viable. There are 2 spots we can use it though, but yeah. we just don't do it. It's one of those things that if you get it first try, you might save time. If you get it like second try, you're starting to lose time. It's not good. It's like essentially task only at this point. But yeah.
Wow, you got away from Meta Knight like super easily. I feel like he's more of a mid-tier knight, if anything.
Mid-tier knight, I like that. I like that.
It worked. Yes, it landed. Yes. I'm glad.
I'm happy for you. But yeah, I do 3 jumps in that escape for Revenge of Meta Knight there. I jumped 3 times total. That's all I have to do. I counted because, like, you know, optimization and all that. But I don't have to do anything else there. Just press B and then go. But now we're in Milky Wishes, which is my second favorite game mode. It's really fun. So the gimmick of Milky Wishes is that we have all these different like power statues here we have to get, and we can switch between powers on the bottom screen. That's kind of the gimmick of it. So in our case, we went to Sky High first, so we can get Jet and Wheel and Wing. And those are the fast powers. So, yeah, that's why we're here. Because, you know, shout out to going fast. Big fan. Big fan of going fast. Huge fan. Now it's time for Jet. Because Jet good. Oops. Right, this is the strategy I do here. We do a bunch of hits over and over again like this. Bam. We're good. Do we get all of them? We do get all of them, yes. There are 19 powers total they have to get, and that's if we get all of them, we get 100%. Or it helps us get 100% at least. And here's a little secret area. This area has copy in it, which we used to use in the run, but I think Jet's just faster to use in this next planet, where we formerly use copy. Also, the good news is that if I lose my power here, it doesn't matter because I just get it back on the bottom screen, no problem. That's also a thing. Again, just thankful has not been a factor so far in this run, me losing my power. Huge fan of that. It's going pretty well so far, other than like the first mix of the run, or the second mix of the run rather, in Dying Blade. That's like the one thing that's gone like super badly, but like this has gone really well otherwise. I'm happy with that.
In terms of like the structure of this run, is it something that you can pick and choose in terms of what you do next? I know that certain game modes like unlock as you go. Is there a set path that you have to do, or can you choose to do one story before the other and make it like easier for you? Or how does that go?
So you have to do Spring Breeze first in this run no matter what, but after that you can choose either Going Race, Dying Blade, or a Great Kid Offensive. Okay. I personally do Dying Blade after Spring Breeze just because of the mix there. It's very easy reset point more than anything else. But then just do Going Race afterwards and then like Great Kid Offensive just because, well, I don't know. Might as well just get them out of the way. Or get Going Race out of the way if I'm like that far into the run, you know. But I can change those two up if I wanted to, basically. But also after I do Milky Wishes here, I unlock both the arena and Revenge of the King. I can do either one in any order, but I'd rather just do the arena afterwards because that's a very luck-based game mode. Here's Wham Bam, by the way. And there goes Wham Bam.
Bye.
Bye, Wham Bam. I love the little strat there in general. You just like kind of do a few. So I actually haven't mentioned it because we've used mostly Jet so far. I just realized that. So hammer is really good for killing bosses. The hammer flip attack, the one where you just like do like it like lights on fire and you like kind of like hit it upwards. That's called the hammer flip. We use that a lot for a bunch of bosses in the run because it just does the most damage in the whole game. Quite frankly. So yeah, it's very good. We use that against like every boss, and like hammer itself, just like we can do a lot of damage up it quickly by just doing the aerial hits of it. So it's just overall really good. There you go. Just gonna get out of here. Still invincible as well, so we just go right through enemies, no problem. Oh, I just realized this has Revenge of Midnight music here. For some reason, Mechai has that. The planet we're currently on. Forgot about that one. There's Iron Man. There goes Iron Man. See you later. So, we have Plasma right here, by the way. Plasma is the best power for damage in Superstar, but in this game, it's not very good. It does a lot less damage than normal. Or than like in that game. So we just don't use it in this run, basically. We gotta get it for this, obviously, because, well, it's fast. You know, it's not fast. This power just got here from Heavy Lobster, from Chunky Crustacean, from Rock Lobster, whatever you want to call him. Not a fast pattern there. Spin fire of his claw, don't like that. Not a fan.
Tell you what, I would be very scared if I came up against a Kirby with a hammer in the ring.
Honestly, though.
I fear no man.
Oh, I got it first try.
Ooh.
Yeah, so that's the one mix we can actually do in this game mode here. Oops, did not mean to do that. We can actually mix for invincibility candy right there off of those two naughties, those sleep enemies. And it saves time because you're able to get through that lava really quickly, like no problem. It only saves time in 100% because of the lava there. Otherwise, there's a candy raft afterwards that like it's pretty fast that we like get instead. Oops, fire movement's pretty difficult, by the way. Fire movement's very weird. We only use it for this room because we just got fire, basically. Bam, 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 and destroyed. Get jets, and then we're good. And just like that, we use all our candy up, and we're good.
The lava blocks in this stage don't do, like, as soon as I saw them, I was like, surely these do damage. But they don't do damage, they're just sort of aesthetic.
No, they do.
Oh.
I was invincible before, so like, it didn't do damage before because of that.
You're doing it too fast.
I'm going so fast!
Can you slow down, please?
No.
Good.
I'm sorry, that's not the point.
That was the correct answer. I was just testing you.
Thank you. Did I pass?
Yes, you passed the vibe check.
Let's go! Oh, there we go. I finally lost my power this run. Which is a cool thing to say, because usually it's very random if I lose my power, and it happens a lot more often. But this time, we're good. Luck is on my side today, I guess. At least power luck is. I think my Chronal luck for this first run, I got like that mix. I got first try here, third try. Because I had a lot of time to sit there in my splits. I just noticed that. But yeah, we're already done with 4 planets here. We're on to Aquarius now, which is I think like one of my favorite ones in this run, because we use a power here that we didn't use in any other part of the run. That's like really fast and really fun to just use in general. Check this out. So right here we get Parasol, and Parasol, you can do this with it. You can like jump and then like dash with it, and that you just move so fast, and it's not useful anywhere else in the run except for like right here because we just have it. We're gonna use it for this room and next few rooms, and it's really cool. I love Parasol movement. Oops, bad luck there on that Knuckle Joe though. Thank you, Knuckle Joe. Very cool. All right, bam. If you float into water like that as well, you for some reason gain a lot of upwards momentum and just save a lot of time that way. But Yeah, now we need stone to get through here. And then, so I actually timed this myself a while ago, like last year sometime. We used to death warp right here after his boss fight because it takes a while to get out of this room. Turns out it's actually 5 seconds slower to do that. I went the wrong way on the rotation there, but it's not a big deal. If we just get Jet right here and then keep it afterwards, it saves like 5 seconds over just not death warping. And no one timed that for a while either. But yeah, I found that out myself.
You know, going back to the Parasol, it's going to be really scary when the world population realizes that anyone can just do that. Anyone can fling themselves through space and time with the Parasol.
Honestly, though, I love it. It's so fun doing that. I wish you could use them in other parts of the run. I want to say like a long time ago, Kirby Master actually used to run this game, and I know like for a while he was a big advocate of using Parasol for Castle inside of a Great Cave Offensive. But unfortunately now it's been phased out. Once again, getting the bad pattern on Fatty Whale though. But I got a backup for that. Oh, it didn't work, dang it. But I got a backup, don't worry, there it is. Damn. Cool. So we just have 2 planets left now. This next one is called Floria. I like to joke and just call it Florida because it's 1 layer off.
Oh no. Is there an equivalent of a Florida man in these levels?
I wish.
Imagine.
I can call him, we can call Computer Virus Florida Man if you want. It just does whatever the heck it wants.
Oh, yeah, there we go. That fits the role, that fits the bill exactly. That's what we were looking for.
It just likes to troll me sometimes, or like all the time, like every day, every time I run this game. I got a lot to say about Computer Virus. Let's just say that much. Oops. And go over here. The gimmick of this area, by the way, is we go into these doors and it just changes the seasons, which changes like the whole layout of the map basically. So in our case, I changed to summer there so we can get Cutter, and then we move on. Then fall, and like fall right here, the trees are straight up gone. So yeah, let's just get to the boss, and we got all 3 powers here as well too by doing that. Bam. Florida Man is Kirby. You know what? You're not wrong. That is true. You're not wrong on that one. Alright, cool. Now it's time for Half Moon, which is, I think, the hardest planet out of all of them. At least to do well. Alright, cool. So we're gonna start off by switching to Jet here again, which is just the standard. But, yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Bam. We're good. That part right there is very scary. If you get hit there, you go into a long knockback animation. So thankfully, that didn't happen.
Ooh, and I imagine with the wind, it's sort of you're a bit disorientated.
Just a little bit. It goes in my direction, thankfully. So it could be worse, but yeah. Now we're gonna do this right here. I pause and then switch to hammer manually because it saves a little time over just scrolling like over to it on the bottom screen. It's 8 powers away from where I currently am, so yeah. That's like a small thing of Milky Way Wishes that I haven't mentioned yet, but like, you save time by having to not scroll to the power as much. So like, there's a little optimization with the routing of exactly that in Milky Way Wishes. It's like a small thing, but yeah.
Interesting.
Also, we use the hammer throw there, which normally just gets rid of it, but for us, since we're Milky Way Wishes, we just get it back over and over again. The hammer throw does a lot more damage than the hammer flip, but like it's not viable because it gets rid of hammer. Me not doing Metro runs? I do a bunch of runs of games. I've been doing that for years. I should start speedrunning of Kirby games in general. Kirby good. Kirby's a good bean. But now it's time for Computer Virus, who is not a good bean. Certified bad bean, if you will. This one starts off as Magician, though. And then I'm gonna go for what's called the Evil Knight 1 cycle right here. Hopefully I get it. I threw it the wrong way. So you're supposed to get the initial hit there of the hammer throw, and then like throw it to the left. I threw it to the right on accident. It's a little bit of a quick input, so it can be easy to mess up. But yeah, Grand Dragon right here. This thing is very random and has the longest attack of all Computer Virus's attacks, which is this one right here. This wind attack is very, very long. You just have to block it. And bonk! Right in the head. So not the best luck in the world, but that's still fine. Gonna wait. Bam. Oh, we fall from so high there whenever we collect those stars, so I do movement there to kind of make it so I don't bonk on the ground every time when I collect it. Saves just a little bit of time, but yeah. Now it's time for me to do nothing and just like hold A for a little bit.
Oh, let's go.
Here's my other arm, not doing anything. Whoa, be impressed.
You know, I've actually got inside information that boss that we'd just gone past actually inspired Windows 11 and how it looks.
It's true. Honestly, though.
Bill Gates, definitely a Kirby stan.
Bill Gates loves Kirby. We all know this. It's just a fact, really.
I mean, who doesn't? Who doesn't love Kirby?
Exactly. Everyone loves Kirby. And if you don't, you're a liar. Fun fact.
True.
Yeah, almost done this little auto-scroller. Once we get to the end of it here, actually right here as soon as I said it, we're gonna fight Galactic Nova Nucleus, is what it's called. I just call it Nova for short. All you have to do is destroy the first 4 pillars here, like that. Just me just mashing. And then we go past the 5th and the 6th one, do a little damage on the way though, because it's faster. Destroy the 7th one like this, and then destroy the 8th. And once I destroy the 7th one, it starts turning back. And now I can destroy the last 2 towers without going all the way around again. And there we go. And now it's time for Marks. So, Marks has a 1 cycle I can do on him, but it's luck based, unfortunately. I gotta hope for a good spawn when he teleports. If I get a good one, then I save a lot of time. Always spawns in the middle right here. I'm going for the safe strat here of doing 6 hits, but I could do up to 8 if I do it correctly. Oh, I messed up. He was slightly too high up there, so I couldn't get like the initial hit. That's okay though, because we knew the hammer right into him, destroy him. And there we go. That's Smoky Wishes. So we're gonna do the arena, and then we're gonna be taking a little break after this. But for now, we got the arena. And the arena is very cool. So in Korean, the elevator is just up for some reason, and it saves like 2 seconds. That's not a thing on the Japanese version or the English version. It's just the elevator is just up for some reason on Korean. And right now we got Wispy to start off. So the order of bosses here, there's 19 bosses we fight in the arena. The order is completely random, but it always ends with Marks though. So I got little strategies here to destroy these bosses very fast, like that for instance. That's a consistent strat for Krako. Oh, hardest boss in the game right here. Here we go. Oh, I actually messed it up. Hold on.
Oh no.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. Wait for it. Oh my god. First try. Let's go. Of all the bosses that messed up, why that one? What happened? Alright, finally got the good pattern from Fatty Whale. Which we can just do this if we do it correctly. See ya. 3 hammer flips and we're done. And we got Dee next. Alright, for my strat for Dee is I'm gonna hit him here. Then he's gonna always dive at me, so I'm just gonna block it. And unfortunately I got bad luck, so he dove again, but it's okay. And shoutouts to Wario and Luigi over here on the side. It is chilling. There's also Peach and Mario on the other side too.
Who do you think they placed their bets on? Do you think it was Kirby or King Dedede?
I'd hope it was Kirby, honestly. Big on Dedede is a fool's errand. Let's just say that much. he's not winning that one.
I wouldn't want to get in a bid war with Wario. because as far as I know, that man's got a lot of money.
Yep. He actually got like all the money at the end of Wario Land 4 after all. Wario stays winning in that game. Let's go Wario.
Any Wario fans in chat?
Any Wario fans in the chat? Big Wario fan over here. My favorite game of all time, by the way, is Wario Land 4. So, yeah,
Oh, nice.
I love Wario. So I messed up the fight here. There's a strat we can do for the. Oh no, I might die. I didn't die. Okay. How am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do this without dying? Yeah, I know how to do it without dying there. So I messed up my spacing on the actual hammer hit there, unfortunately, and I took too much damage and I just died for it. Very unfortunate, but hey, it's fine. Not a mistake you usually make there. It's all good though. At least now you get to see some new bosses, such as these right here, mini bosses. That space correctly there, so that Bugzillers goes to my right. Hey, we get mini bosses again. For most of these mini bosses, it's faster just to not do a hammer flip on them, because like they're gonna go one way or the other with after they defeat them like this. Bam, see? So hammer flip has a lot of end lag to it, so we don't want to like do that as it dies basically. Hey, good pattern again from Fatty Whale. I'll take that. Thanks, Fatty Whale. Appreciate it. Ooh, Warrior World's very good too. That game is also a banger, which is a little bit longer than what it is. Oh, computer virus time. Here we go. So you can also one cycle Evil Knight right here, but it is extremely tight. I'm going for it though. Oh no, I missed it. Dang. So the way you get that is you have to like do a hammer flip and get hit to cancel the end lag, and then get 3 hits really quickly by doing some aerial hits. But it is super tight. Like it's like one of the tightest strategies to go for in the game. I've gotten it, I think like a handful of times before, and I go for it like every time I do this. Also pretty good though. All right, Giant Blade of Hammer is very simple. We just float to the top of a screen like this, and drop down. Bam. Okay, Wham Bam once again. Same strategy as with Milky Way Wishes. Just float to the top right here. Drop down, hammer flip, hit him once again. Comes back down, I hit him once, and then I miss. That's not the strategy. But, we got backup though. Didn't get the 2-hand strat, but we got the 3-hand strat at least. Alright, Chameleon Arm is one of the bosses we have to do damage boosts on. So what we gotta do is just do this. And this, and him twice here. So for some reason in the arena, Chameleon Arm and Fatty Whale have just less health, like very slightly less health. So normally, like in Milky Way Wishes for Chameleon Arm, we do 3 hammer flips, but for that one, we can just do two regular hits, no problem there. If the situation calls for it, and it's not really slow or anything. Cool. So I'm low in health right now. This time I'm getting health. I was fine before, but just like something happened there. That was really weird, so I just died for it. But like we should be fine now. We get low on Lala from the bottom here with a hammer flip as well. Just the hitbox reaches up to the top. All right, redemption time. Here we go.
All right, we bless him this.
Let's go.
We bless him this.
Yes!
Hey!
Popping off over here. Yum. And same deal once again, just gonna do that. Got the same pattern too as last time. Pretty nice. Dude, in this house we love Banana D. Banana D is sick. It's actually a fun fact for you. So Bandanity has like the most health of any boss in the game, or a like boss in the game other than I think Marks and like Galactic Knight. But we suck him up there, and that's just an easy kill. He's got a lot of health for some reason. I don't know why. Have the lobster time. Same strategy as before inside Milky Wishes. Kind of just go through him and then... Oh, okay. That had less health because I exploded the enemy in front of him. That's what happened. Alright, Cannon killed me last time, but this time I'll do the strat correctly. There we go. That's the easy strats.
Hey.
Before I was a little too far to the left, I think. I got hit to the left. And that's not what we want. Oops, this is a weird position here. There we go, okay. You have to stand still for a certain amount of time for a reactor to actually, like, stop moving the cannon, basically. It's a little bit strange. Like that, see? It has to, like, stay still at, like, just for a little bit there. And third cannon right there, perfect. Alright, that's pretty good luck from reactor, I'd say. Only bad thing was just like the first laser cannon just not stopping moving. That was like the one thing there, but never deal. Damn. One more? Oh, we got DD last, okay. Same deal right here, just gonna... Yeah, bad luck there, but it's fine. Bam. Just gonna rub to him, hit him, and then block. And there's Mario and Peach there. I don't need health, but just in case, you never know what happens. We'll get it for Marks.
And the whole crew here.
Alright, so we're gonna just same strategies before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then hope for good luck here. Nope, didn't get it. That's fine. We got close to the one cycle every time. The strategy I go for there is like safe. Essentially. But it doesn't work all the time, that's okay. And that's the arena. Just like that.
Nice.
And I think now we're taking a wellness break, if I recall.
Yes, we will be. You heard Shasta right, everybody. We are going to be taking a short break just so that we can have a bit of time to stretch and a bit of time to rehydrate. So please do stick around. We will be playing some lovely music whilst we take a little bit of a sort of a wellness break of our own. So yeah,
After
take this opportunity.
After this, to encourage you to stick around, we're doing the hardest game mode in the run. So yeah, yeah. Let's go.
You definitely can't leave yet. So we will be back very shortly. Do stick around. Hello everybody, welcome back. I hope that you feel refreshed after just a short little break. Before we head into this run, we are just going to mention that AGDQ 2022 will be starting tomorrow. So if you don't know what that's going to be looking like for the next week or so ahead, go to the Games Done Quick website and you can have a look at what the schedule is going to look like. And as for hot fixes, we will not be doing any over the course of AGDQ 2022, but we will be back on the 17th of January at 7 PM Eastern with no categories left behind and the community spotlight. But for now, we are back to some more lovely Kirby Superstar Ultra with the lovely Mr. Shasta. Let's get going again.
Thank you, thank you. Also, speaking of AGDQ, I'll be on AGDQ tomorrow morning as the second run of the marathon of Metro Promoters for Nintendo DS, so look forward to that too.
We just can't get enough of you, Mr. Shasta.
I guess not. But yeah, I guess in that case, we're gonna start off again with the hardest game of the run. We're gonna go to Revenge of the King right here. So I'll count it down again. 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
Thank you, thank you. So this is Revenge of the King. So this game mode takes inspiration from Kirby's Dream on Extra mode, where there's just a lot of enemies everywhere. And in this case, not a whole lot of health to get. And in the case of this game, because Dreamland does not have powers in it, there's not a whole lot of good selection for powers around here. Like for instance, for the first 2 rooms, we're just getting Cutter. Because Cutter is just good for what we gotta use it for. Getting through here quickly. But now, we're going for one of the hardest mixes of the run. The second hardest, in fact. See if I can get it. Oh, first try, easily. Let's go. Yeah, that is the 18th power in the mix right there. 18th. That takes. Oh, I have to wait over a second for pressing A there. Actually, get jets. It's really hard. It's very easy to fail, and I failed a lot in runs. I think my Reluctor got second try actually.
Oh wow.
So,
yeah. Wow,
yeah.
GG.
Very good there. And there's Fan. So that's another thing too about Revenge of the King. Every single enemy in it has a new design to it. And also all the bosses from like Nightmare Dreamland and Amazing Mirror and stuff, or all the main bosses rather, they come back for this. So just watch Fan there, who I have a vendetta against from running Nightmare Dreamland in the past. That boss is very, very ram in that game, and he's still ram in this game too, but he's not as bad. Like, but yeah. There you go. There's the first level here. Purple Plants is what it's called. Wispy has more health as well. This is actually called Wispy's Revenge normally. That's his name in Revenge of the King.
For a second, I thought you said that the stage was called Purple Place, and I was just like, wow, throwback.
Whoa, it's purple.
Throwback to the Windows Vista days.
Ooh, I was not around for those days.
You weren't missing anything, don't worry.
I know I wasn't. I was probably really young when it happened. I was born in 1995. Not sure exactly when Vista was, but somewhere in the 90s, I think, right?
No, that was one of the later ones. That was maybe just before the 2010s.
Oh! Okay, well, I didn't use it then.
Again,
So
you're
thing,
not missing anything. It was...
Yeah.
Let's set about Windows Vista the better.
Also, we run and use a jet jump there, so we can just kind of string a whole jet dash across that entire room, no problem. If I drop it at all, though, like I'm pressing B with good timing there every time. If I drop that at all, then the room becomes way harder. Also, if I ever lose jet here at all, then like I can't get it back from this point on. So like I have to not lose jet. That's very important. And bam. Bam. Nice fire line fight there too. That went very, very well. 2007? Damn, I was completely off then. Whoops. Alright, Lola Lala's Revenge. I go for good luck right here, and I got it. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. Awesome. Alright, so in that case, because I got good luck there, I just need to do this. Yeah, that was perfect luck. Alright, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Lola Lala. Very cool. Proud of you. Yeah, they have more health, so I feel like I have to time my suplex just perfectly so that actually one-shot kills them. If I don't do that, then it's like way harder to actually defeat them.
Okay.
But that went well. That went very well. Yeah, I got hit earlier, so that the patterns there in those enemies were a bit off, unfortunately. Oh, that was good though. I jumped right before that cannon, so I was able to not get hurt. And go a little faster in that room. That was good. Wag. Speed. Gaming. Alright, I gotta maintain my jet dash right here, over the whole room, and hope for good luck right here on this enemy. Did not get it. Sometimes he spawns a little bit lower, don't know why, but it helps me. Got the good pattern on Cracker Jr.'s Revenge as well too, so we can just destroy him, no problem. Bam.
I still find it so incredible that with sprite work, even though that boss was effectively just an eyeball, the fact that you can make an eyeball so expressive, oh, it's so good. That Kirby has a lot of that magic.
It's so great. I love all the apples, especially in Revenge of the King, because like their sprites are great. You don't see them too much because I can't just breeze past them, but they're kind of like the Scarfies of Revenge of the King. But like whenever they hit, they have just a big old nope face, like a frown on them like that. It's hilarious. Try and demonstrate in the camera. They just go like. It's very good. All right, so this game takes a lot of inspiration from Spring Breeze in particular as well too, and in this case, we're actually gonna fight Cabula, who normally don't fight in like Dreamland or Spring Breeze or anything, but Cabula's here, and instead, see ya, Cabula. I go to top left corner because it saves a little bit of time getting off the screen for some reason. Don't know why, but yeah, it does. Now it's time for the hardest part of this. So, we have to go for the hardest mix in the whole run. Like, halfway through this level here. Hopefully we can get it, but it's even harder than the first one that we did Revenge of the King. Alright, here we go. So we got the first boss right here. This is Mr. TikTok, is his name. Once again, from Nightmare in Dreamland and Amazing Mirror. And now here we go, go for the hardest mix. I'm gonna create a J helper and then go for the 20th power in this mix and get invincibility candy. Unfortunately, I messed up there and did not suck at both enemies, but yeah. Hey, first try, let's go.
Oh, let's go.
I've gotten really good at that one from doing a ton of practice. It's like the mix I practice most for sure. But like, it's really hard. Trust me when I say it's really hard. You have to wait over a second there, even longer than the first time I do in this level. Very difficult, but we got it. I'm very thankful. And just like other candy mixes, we just go way faster now until it runs out. And we destroy bosses too, like that. That was sick. Let's go. And we're good. Nice. Alright, fourth boss on the row. Here we go. This is the Twin Fire Lions. These things are pretty random too, what they do. We gotta hope they don't, like, destroy me. Actually played that really well. Other than getting hit at the end there. That was a little bit of a missed space, but we got it. No big deal. 4, 5, and then 6. Bam. Almost done right here. Gotta go for the hardest boss once again. And oh my god, first try, we got it. There goes Bandana D. Let's go Bandana D. And now we have to go for what's called the Mass Deity 1 cycle. Banger alert, by the way. So if we get lucky here and get hit to the right after he dies with us, then we can do a 1 cycle here. Hopefully we get it. I did not get it. Okay, well that's bad luck. He immediately did an attack right there. It's random what he does, but like the pattern. What I was going for there, like the strategy I do, is usually pretty consistent if he gives me the right pattern at least. But I did not get the pattern, so didn't get it. Still a good fight though overall. Still a good fight. We definitely take those. All right, so now it's time for I think one of the weaker game modes in the whole run, but it's still a fun one. Time for Helper to Hero. And for Helper to Hero, we can use any helper in the game. There are a total of 20 of them. For all intents and purposes, though, we're using Bonkers because Bonkers has Hammer, and Hammer is very good for defeating bosses. And also, Bonkers just moves really fast. Like he heckin' schmoves. It's great.
I love Bonkers' name so much.
Same. And we got the Ditto right there. The Bonkers Ditto, if you will. But yeah, Bonkers functions a little bit differently from Hammer Kirby as well. His hammer flip attack actually lasts a little bit longer. Like it's slower and lasts longer, but the hitbox is out for like a bit after the move comes out initially. It's actually like we can like just kind of just like hammer flip and like keep it there for a while, and it's pretty good. Also, we kind of just jump with them over and over again. He can float too for some reason. I don't know why, but hey, I'm not complaining. It's a good thing. All right, good parent. Hey, I got the good parent again. Let's go. First fatty wall. I have to hurt it once right there before doing another hammer flip. Bonkers getting alternate for the hammer throw. I actually don't know. Oh, he doesn't get it then. I just tried doing the inputs for hammer throw. It didn't work. Yeah, I guess he's just having a hammer throw.
Today we learned.
I learned something today. I never actually tried that before. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. And one more. There we go. So fun fact, my previous PB actually had my PB in it for Helper to Hero of Bonkers. Thankfully now my actual record does not have that, but it's still pretty good. For a while I was always losing like 5-10 seconds on Helper to Hero just because I did so well that one time. And it happened to PB. But yeah. Also fun fact too, I've done a speedrun of this game where I get 100% and also get 100% do Helper to Hero with every helper as well. All in one run. It took me a bit over 5 hours.
Oh,
I think
wow.
I only had to... Yeah, I think I only had to repeat like 2 helpers and that's it, which I don't know how that happened.
So
but
it
happened.
It really adds that much more time on.
It does, yeah.
To be fair, there are quite a few helpers.
There are 20 of them and like it lasts a while. You're doing the same thing over and over again. The order is the exact same every time.
Yeah, no, that does, that makes sense.
It's very tedious. But I had fun with it in the end. I had fun with it. Bam, there we go. So also for some reason, Helper to Hero, Kirby has more health. I don't know why. It just has more health for some reason. I'm gonna go for a risky strat. Didn't work. Okay. So I can go for a hammer flip there and hope that Meta Knight just stays still like that. It does more damage, but Meta Knight is very random, so it's... We just kind of have to go for a read there. A hard read, if you will. Alright. Now it's time for both the Wham Bams. Oops. I messed it up already. Oh no. Alright. We're good, we're good. We're bringing back. There we go. We brought it back, it's fine. So after you defeat Wham Bam Rock right here, it goes straight into Wham Bam Jewel. I like his design a lot, honestly. Looks really cool. And bam. That's all we gotta do. Bunch of hammer flips. That was actually a really good time there as well for Helper to Hero. What the heck? Okay. I stayed time my splits, so that's cool.
Oh, nice. That's good.
Wasn't a rainbow, but we were close. Might have been almost a PB there. Cool. Alright, well, nice. Now we're on to the second to last game, the penultimate game mode, if you will, which is the longest one to run. This is Midnight Mirror Ultra, which if you watched GQ in the past, has actually been featured in GQ before. By a runner named Kin11, who used to have a record in this category until I took it last year. Shout out to Kin though, he's the homie. But yeah, this game mode's really cool and very, very fast in general. So we play as Meta Knight the whole time, basically. He has his own different movesets with, like, his sword here. And the whole time we are killing enemies so we can get points for the bottom screen here. Which adds up over time, the more we kill enemies and stuff. In this case, how it works is an enemy that doesn't give Kirby a power will give Meta Knight 1 point. An enemy that gives Kirby a power gives Meta Knight 2 points. A larger enemy, like a bear, for instance, or one of the flowers in Cricket Offensive, gives me 3 points. A mini boss gives me 5, and a boss gives me 10. And we can spend those points in the bottom screen. So in this case, I have 30 points, so I'm going to use Mock Tornado right here. And this will do massive amounts of damage and pause the in-game time a little bit. And now allow me to destroy Low and Lala, no problem. And now we move on. This game also just takes a lot of concentration too, because it's so easy to mess it up, really. There's a lot going on here. What you gotta know for sure though is that Meta Knight's dash attack, like his side B dash and all that, it's very, very good. It does a lot of damage, and of course, it's good for movement. Also, flapping upwards with Meta Knights is match independent. So the faster we match, the faster we go upwards, basically. I actually don't know, Aaron. I actually don't know which one it is. I just touch the bottom screen every time.
it's interesting, like taking the sort of the bad guy from the game. Automatically, you'd assume that it's the hard mode of the game, and I know this is one of the longer categories. Would you say this is the hard mode? I know that you said that some of the other categories were pretty hard as well.
This is the hardest one to optimize for sure. It's like it's very easy to mess up a lot in this game mode. Let's just say that much.
Okay.
Because like for instance, Mega Quick, which I'm using the whole time here, costs 8 points. It only lasts about 8, or like 10, 15 seconds or so. It's like, if you mess up your movement at all, you run out of Mega Quick, and like, that's not good. So at that point, you have to spend more points, and get points to kill enemies, and it just, it goes from there. It's not good. So like, messing up your movement can make it so you actually go slower, makes you go slower overall, because you have to use less Mega Quicks and stuff, and yeah. And kill more enemies, and like, you gotta go every way sometimes to do that, and it's a whole mess, it's a whole thing. And like, also your movement matters too, like, the strategies you use for movements, like, that matters a lot too, like, there's just a lot of depth to it. There's like, a ton of depth in general, this game mode. But unfortunately, what has no depth to it is this auto-scroller. We still gotta go through it as Meta Knights. But here though, at least, I can use a heal which costs 10 points in the bottom screen. Because I get more than 10 points during this auto-scroller, so if I'm a little bit low in health, or I'm concerned for stuff coming up, then yeah. I got full health now, we're good. So I have GEQ. GEQ starts tomorrow, but in the second run of GEQ though, shoutouts to that. Looking forward to that one.
What can people expect from that run? Give a bit of a teaser.
Metroid Prime Hunters for the Nintendo DS.
Yes. That's exactly what we wanted to hear.
Real talk, expect a bunch of brokenness. That game is very, very busted. You're seeing a lot of out of bounds in that run, and just, in general, a lot of really flashy stuff. It's gonna be great. It was one of the first games I ran to, like, back in 2014. I'm glad I learned it way back when. It was also my first GEQ run back in SGQ 2015 as well. I get to run it again, because there's a bunch of new stuff in the run, too.
Dang, it is scary. Like, you have the moment of realization of 2015 was 7 years ago.
Don't say that. Please don't say that.
I realized it. You've got to realize it too, man.
No. I've been doing this for so long. Heck and dang. Alright, there we go. Cool. It's like, at the beginning of Cocoa Cave, I started using Mega Quick right there. I used to use Mega Quick like in the last room of Mallow Castle, the previous level beside this one. I don't do that anymore just because, like, you're able to keep Mega Quick all the way to that room if I moved correctly there. Otherwise we couldn't do that, and like, I'd lose time. Oh no, you didn't die from that. Whoops. Get out of here, Bugsy. No one asked. So, by the way, there's different strategies depending on like what I'm going for with Manhammer Ultra I can do. So in my case, I'm doing a 100% run, which goes by real time. If I was running just Manhammer Ultra, I can do different strategies that save in-game time instead of real time. But like in my case, I'm using a lot more Mega Quicks because I move faster with it, obviously, and that's good for me for like real time and all that. But for a run that goes by IGT, you actually use a lot more Mock Tornadoes because that pauses the in-game timer whenever you use it. So we use that a lot more for mini bosses and stuff, whereas I kind of just fight them normally. And up here, bam, cool. You got good points as well too. Not a good pattern from this guy right here, but it's okay. I also use Mega Quick right here just because like, it takes a little time to go like past bosses, so yeah. Whoops. Like the in-between between bosses there takes a little bit for this area. Oops. Not a big deal. I'll take that. Now we got Iron Man right here. takes 5 dash attacks. Like I mentioned earlier, Meta Knight dash attack is extremely good in this game. Good in Smash as well. But in this game especially, it does most amount of damage out of any attack he does. And it's just fast. You just go fast with it. You move really quickly. Alright, so they're gonna Mach Tornado right here, but he's gonna have just a few hits left. So I'm gonna try and position myself just correctly and do a few, like, I call it up tilts because it's Meta Knight up tilt in Smash, but we do a bunch of these upward hits. And he's dead. Just like that.
There's a lot of transferable skills from Smash, it seems.
Yeah, kind of, sorta. It feels like Meta Knight's moveset in this game mode is kind of inspired by it. Like, for the most part, like, stuff's different. Like, his dash attack isn't just this sword swipe in Smash. It's like, he kicks with his foot instead. But, like, for instance, like, his up tilt, like, his upwards attack is literally just an up tilt from Smash. It's pretty cool. Of course, the most powerful attack is called the Mach Tornado, which was, like, pretty much unpunishable in Brawl. Is neutral B in that game. It spins around a bunch.
I love that boss. It's so comical. It's like...
He's just gone, yeah.
I'm here to attack. Oh no.
Time to meet your doom, Kirby. Oh no, it's my doom instead! I was wrong! Alright, Fatty Will, please. Fatty Will, no! Just kidding, this is fine. See, you can cancel any hit that you do with a Mach Tornado. And in my case, for Fatty Whale, I do 2 dash attacks, and the second dash attack, as soon as it hits him, I do a Mach Tornado, and that hit also hits him too immediately. So we destroy him like that. He's just gone. And then I'm gonna hope for a lot of we get a lot of 3-point enemies in this minecart section here. So I hope to hit them all. Like, I hope to hit all of them essentially. And I got most of the hits there, so we take those. That is true. Geo in chat just says that in Planet Robots, like, Brawl Meta Knights and, like, the Meta Knight for Meta Knight Mirror Returns is, like, the exact same pretty much, and he's not wrong. Like, you can do, like, the glide in that game with Meta Knight, the shuttle loop, if you will. It's really cool. Alright, so right, I'm just trying to dash attack over and over again for these first two. Like that. And then for his last one, I gotta do something a little bit trickier. I gotta go right up close to him and then do... Oh no, not that. The sword swipe didn't do a whole lot of damage there. That was the problem. I think it was a little bit too close. I think the inside hit of the sword does like slightly less damage than the outside hits, or the middle hit at all. Bit unfortunate, but like I did 18 damage there instead of 22 to kill him. You have just enough health. You do just enough damage there if you do it correctly to destroy Magician. But just wasn't enough for me in this case.
Yeah, that sounds tight.
Yeah, Meta Knight Mirror Returns is like really freaking cool. I love that one especially. Meta Knight Mirror Ultra as well is awesome. Like this game was really cool as well. But MKR is a whole different beast. MKR is so it's awesome. It's really cool. that's all I'm gonna say. I think it's cool as well that like for 100% in this game, like Meta Knight Mirror Ultra is a part of this run as well. Just because it's such a cool game mode to show off like this. It's also hard to talk during it, but yeah. Hope you're at least enjoying the fast for now. For now, we're just gonna hit him once, and then dash attack, and then cancel it with a Mach Tornado, and he's dead. Also, yeah, for Great Defensive, you can't get any of the chests here at all. That's not possible. All the chests just kind of gone while you're playing with Meta Knights. And now we're out. Oops. So that's like the first 3 game modes done. I forgot to mention it, but for Meta Knight Mirror Ultra, we go through Spring Breeze, Dyna Blade, Great Offensive, Revenge of Meta Knights, and not Revenge of the King, and Nuclear Witches with Meta Knights instead of Kirby. That's what we do here. So now we have three down, 2 more to go. But these last 2 are longer than like the previous 2, and also just a lot more difficult in general. So hopefully this goes well. We'll see. It's very easy to mess up your movement here. In this case, you mess up your movements, you have less meta quick to work with, and that's not good. You want to have a lot of meta quick. Meta quick is fast. It's in the name. What can I say? And unfortunately for us, we gotta defeat this heavy lobster. We didn't before I'm playing as Kirby, but Mena has to defeat him. There we go. Cool. He was starting to run away from me there. And I was just like, get back here! Get stabbed by a sword. Alright, that was really nice there. Very nice fight on Iron Man. She gave me a lot of really good luck, and just... yeah, actually pretty much that. She just gave me some good luck there, and I played well. Okay, let's go. Oops. Cool. Obvious roller time. I mentioned it earlier during Revenge of the King, or during Revenge of Midnights, but it has the most auto scrollers in the run. You're gonna see it here for a Mid Hammer Ultra especially. It really shows. Also, yeah, I like call this part of the run. Midnight commits insurance fraud, because if you recall at the end of Revenge of Midnights, the halberd goes down. It gets destroyed. That's his ship. So like, what's our goal as Midnights in Revenge of Midnights? The exact same thing. He just destroys his own ship for some reason. My theory is that he commits insurance fraud, so he just gets all the money for it.
It's always these video game characters, you know. I think Yoshi's done it as well. Just...
thanks, Yoshi. Very cool. No one talks about Midnight doing it, though. Midnight's the real villain here. But they both are, but I don't know. In this case, it's like slightly faster to use a Matroneo there. We could just like side B, like dash attack them over and over again, but it's like a little bit faster to use Matroneo, so I just do that. Like a second or so. It's a small difference. Oh, that was actually a really smooth room there. Alright, so this is one of the few mini bosses we use Matroneo on as well too. One of the few ones. It's good for us because we're able to just if we use the Matroneo on the right side of the room there, like next to both of them, it just sends them both to the left, and we go to the left there. It's time for my Mario Party match, by the way. Check this out. Okay, we're good. That's how fast I can mash.
Oh wow.
That part we're just mashing. So in my case, I focus all my energy on that.
That was a lot of mashing, to be fair.
Don't play me in Mario Party. That's all I'm saying. Or do. I love Mario Party.
I'd make sure that you're on my team. There we go. That's the strategy.
That's honestly a good strat. We can just get just right on those Gordos there with some nice flapping as well. It's really close.
Yeah, that's nice.
Alright, this part's all about spacing for destroying all these enemies here. And that went very well, actually. It's very easy to mess with your spacing and not one-shot kill these things, but that was actually really good. That was a perfect fight. Let's go! You can see I'm kind of gaming right now. What can I say? I do have to actually play really well and on the ball for Mid Hammer Ultra in particular. Because like I mentioned earlier with Meta Quicks, if I mess up my movement at all or I get hurt too much, then I lose Meta Quick timing. And that's not good, because I need that to go fast. So I gotta be especially on the ball for this one. This is probably my most practiced game mode out of all of them. Bam. I think it really shows too. But there's still room for improvement too. Like, there's a lot of strategies I can employ to save like just a little more time here and there. Oops. For instance, not destroying enemies that just like knock me back like that. No! The game did not read my input there. I was trying to like press A to jump. It didn't do that. I didn't jump.
A speedrunner blaming the game? Surely not.
No! This time it was the game's fault!
I mean, it's not speedrunning without blaming the game, is it?
I mean, in this case, it actually kind of was. Sometimes inputs get read. Or, inputs just don't get read like that. It happens, it's fine. Salty or anything, it's just like, dang, I lost my points now, but I'll get it back. I just gotta do, like, this. We're good, don't worry. Bam, we're good, we're good. We got it. That's actually a little disappointing because I was playing really well here. This could have been a PB for MKU. That's kind of the cool thing about this game, by the way, is that every game mode we have like we track ILs for them, especially for MKU because like that's like the one everyone can run. But like you can get like individual PBs in like your regular attempts if you just play well for one of the game modes. Like for instance, my 100% Lurker currently has a PB in Spring Breeze, Revenge of Meta Knights, and also Meta Knight Ultra. So not only is it a new record, but it's also like PB'd individually on this game modes too. And also, if anyone out here wants to run this game and doesn't have a way to like capture it or anything else like that, one, this game actually allows emulator, so that's pretty cool. Check out the rules for that on Speedrun.com. You can use Melon DS for this game. And then two, for Meta Knight Ultra in particular, all you need to do for proof, unless you have like a top time, like top 5 or top 10 or something, all you gotta do for proof for this is just take a picture of like your IGT and that's it, for in-game time. So it's very easy to get into this game actually, because of that. Unfortunately, this is actually the one game, the one Kirby game that was released on DS, it's non-Wii U Virtual Console for some reason. So like, that's not an easy way to capture this. But yeah. We have solutions for that in the end.
Yeah, I think that's one of the reasons why I ended up picking it when I was sort of getting into speedrun in a practical sense, and it was, yeah, just I don't know, Gourmet Race was like super accessible, and it's just like, yeah, I could bust out a whole load of attempts on this, and I mean the whole game is a blast. I remember going through this casually ages ago, and it's so fun. It's
so good. Also, I didn't check my points there, and I needed Macho Air right here. So I'm glad I had enough points for this. How do I capture it? I use a 3DS capture, personally. Oh, I didn't mean to use Metaquick right here. Whoops. That's not the game's fault. That's on me. Here's a cool little farming strat here we can do. If we have sword beams by having full health, we can just kind of do this. And now we have full points. No problem. Which, like, it's good for us because, like, Aquarius, the very next planet here, I used to have a lot of problems with just not having enough points for that one. But now, because of farming strat, we're good. Also forgot, that's fall. Here we go. Now we got it. Mass size squeeze wall and canvas curse. Those are on Wii U Virtual Console. This game is not for some reason. I don't know why, but it is what it is. Yeah, I got one of these things right here. Check it out. It's 3DS capture card. Plugs in USB on the back. It's like it's a hard mod, but it's really cool.
Speaking of a hard mod, as far as I can tell, they're quite hard to get your hands on as well. Those sorts of like modded...
Actually, not these days, because I'm actually sponsored by one of the companies that actually does do 3DS capture cards still. And that's Delfino Customs. Hey. If you use my code Shasta at checkout, you can get nice little discounts on your 3DS capture cards. They're going to be expensive, but hey, that helps me, and it helps in general.
I believe they're UK based as well, so I can regardless of them being UK based, I think they are just based in general. So
They are. I agree.
yeah, shout outs to them.
Yeah, shout out to them. They're very good. Very happy to be sponsored by them. No shame at all. I do run a lot of Kirby, yes. I've run. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can remember the whole list. Okay, so I've run Kirby Squee Squad. I've run Nightmare in Dreamland, Amazing Mirror, Kirby 64, Planet Robot a little bit. You don't overhit. There we go. I've run Star Allies. I've run Triple Lux as well. This game, of course. This game and Nightmare in Dreamland I've definitely spent the most time on of all the Kirby games. I've run like all that, I think, and then I'm gonna run Forgotten Lands when that comes out too. Did I say Amazing Mirror? I've run Amazing Mirror. I like Kirby. Big Kirby fan over here. It's also just really fun games to run in general. Like, Kirby games are always games that like are super easy to pick up but very hard to master. They got huge skill ceilings, but are like super easy to get into because like it's all just movement at the end of the day. There's very few Kirby games that are super broken in terms of like for the game itself. Like there's no, for a lot of them it's just you just gotta move well and like, yeah, for a lot of them you just gotta move well and just execute well, and then like you gotta know how to deal with bosses quickly, and that's really about it. So at the end of the day, all you gotta do is just play the game all and just get more experience in it, and that's how you get better. So they're very easy to pick up at the end. Also, this is probably the hardest part of the run right here, or one of the hardest at least. Hot B as Meta Knight is not very intuitive as Meta Knight. Let's just say that much. Almost got it. That's a new strat I'm going for there lately, which I ran a minute quick, so because I messed it up. But yeah. Oops, get down. Oh no. I get up here. Good. I got right past that Gordo. Ooh. Jeez Louise. Thank you. That part's really difficult. Love Maze Mirror until Dark Mine? Same. Dark Mine is very, very, very luck-based in the run. And can, like, definitely kill your run right at the end of it. But, he's cool still. It's like a cool boss to do well, because there's, like, 6 parts to it. Alright, time for Cavius. Gotta fight a bunch of main bosses over and over again. Just like that. Thankfully I get some health here too, which I'm grateful for because I'm usually pretty low on health at this point after Hot Beat. Oh, I did kill. Didn't know if that would kill or not. Nice. I'll take it. See ya, bonkers. Oh no. Oh, I didn't get the points from Bugsy there. I'll have to get a few more points right here. Also gotta not get hurt. Fun fact, getting hurt? Not a fan of it. There we go. We'll get that little pea in a pod right there. Get those peas over there, no problem. Alright, so for this Wham Bam, I have to do 3 hits to him. Gotta do this, and then, bam, side B. And then Mach Tornado is gone now. Yeah. Dark Nebula is not the best, but I think it's kinda cool. When is Age of the Q? Tomorrow. You'll be seeing me as the second run of Age of the Q tomorrow as well, too. I'll be running Metroid Prime Hunters for Nintendo DS there. That game was busted! Love that game. Very fun run. Mandatory big hands and face boss, yeah. I love when like other people like point that out as well too. I've pointed that out before in the past with my runs that like a lot of Nintendo games have those big hand and face boss. It's just a boss that's like a head and just like 2 hands and that's it. It's like Minish Cap has that, Mario 64 has that. It's like this game has it too. Like it's a thing. It's kind of funny to me. Bam. All right, so this part's really hard. It's time for half moon with Meta Knights. While we're using Meta Quick as well too, moving super fast here. I count this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There we go. Got right in there. Unfortunately, it's very easy to get hit by that Piranha Burger afterwards though, but it's okay. If we get hit by those electric blocks, we go into a very long knockback, and usually we die. So it's important I don't get hit right there. I think for a lot of people, they probably die in that room, like casually, when they play this.
Interesting, you have quite a few counting cues sort of here and there, and apparently you use some audio cues here and there as well?
Yeah, I usually use like either one, like audio and visual, for a lot of the mixes in the run. But in that case, I have to like do that just so I don't die. That's really important. Oh, there we go. Okay, a little bit low on health right here, but I should be fine as long as I get to the end of this room. All right, we're almost done. By the way, we're almost done with this run, and also with Meta Mirror Ultra. Okay, so there we get health right there. So now we get computer virus. This is the very final computer virus fight of the entire run. This one, thankfully, is a bit easier in general than the other ones. Just gotta hope for good luck here, of course. And that wasn't good there because my first hit wasn't like the right hitbox I wanted. That wasn't either. Oh well, that's fine. We can do Evil Knight in 2 cycles there, but it's a little bit tight. There we go. And now here we go. Here's Grand Dragon. We have Moth Tornado. He's dead. Moth Tornado does 190 HP to him, or 190 damage to him. So we get him below that, and he's dead. So we straight 1 cycle him. Very good. I can Mario Party match my sword here as well too. Just like the sound effect just doesn't come out, and I match it super fast like that. Oh yeah, banger alert by the way. This is my favorite song in the game.
Ooh, let's go.
I love Galactic Knight's theme so much. So yeah, instead of fighting Computer Virus and like our marks at the end, we fight Galactic Knights. He's kind of like Meta Knight, but not. He's all pink and stuff.
Ooh. Is this the yassification of Meta Knight?
Yes. Maybe. Hey, who said that? Why would you say that? Oh, please get out of here. Okay, there we go. He just wasn't dying for a second. That was weird. So we're gonna get Galactic Knight down to a low amount of HP. Just get him down about like right about here-ish. Yeah. Okay, there we go. And use the Moth Tornado, because if we don't get him low enough, he can sometimes just do another minion attack like that, where he summons a bunch of his minions and just hits me with them. So Moth Tornado kind of prevents that. In this case, we got good luck and didn't need to do that, but just in case, you know. I don't think I'm gonna kill him or not. But yeah, this is the one cutscene we can't skip in the run. So enjoy Galactic Knight exploding.
I'd say when the Kirby games do explosions, they do them like Michael Bay, sort of very intense from what I've remembered from previous games.
Everything explodes. So good. Yeah, let's see our final time for Meta Mirror Ultra. 26:04? Why was that so close to 25? What the heck? I died in that run. Well, cool, I'll take it. I'll take it. Hell yeah, that was very good. So my PB for Meta Mirror Ultra is a 25:31, I want to say. And like that's pretty good for RTA timing for sure. That's like really good. The actual like record for IGT at least for Meta Mirror Ultra is sub 24. So it's really nice. But yeah, now we're on to the final game on here, True Arena. The first 6 bosses are randomly appear. But then we got the final 4 are always set in stone, like which ones appear first and everything. In this case, we just defeated Krako's Revenge. Now we're gonna defeat Lolo and Lala's Revenge. We have more health than the previous versions. Yeah, go for good luck here before where they spawn. That was pretty good, actually. A really fast 3 cycle, we definitely take those there. Alright, Cabula can get hurt on very easily here. You don't get a whole lot of health to work with in True Arena. Yeah, I lost half my health there on Cabula. Honestly, it happens. Yeah, you get tiny tomatoes here. You don't get full maximum tomatoes at all. So you don't have a lot of health to work with, essentially. Oh no, you didn't die from that. There we go. I got Fan. For all these mini bosses, we're just trying to hit them normally like this. Oops. Yeah, there we go, see? We don't do hammer flips on them because we need to fall up and kill like their corpse for afterwards. That's the idea. I think we get a full spin here. No, we didn't. Okay, good. Bam. I got one more, which is Cracker Jr.'s Revenge. So for good luck right here. Got it. Nice. Didn't get good luck and lost my power, but thankfully we got it back there. Alright, now it's time for Mass Deity. Here we go. I'm gonna try and go for the 1 cycle strats. This is very risky, but I'm doing it anyways because we gotta go fast. Got it, let's go. Oh man. That's super risky in True Arena because you lose a lot of health from doing that. I'm gonna save 1 tomato for later. But yeah, so now we're doing Wham Bam Jewel. I can't believe I got that one. It's luck based and also it's like super tight to get that. And that was really good. And bam. Oh, and bam. There we go. Alright. Now it's time for Galactic Knights. Once again, banger alert. Get your jams down in the chat. Need y'all to do a little dance for me. I do it too, but I got concentrated just a little bit. Alright, here we go. Oh, you went for the jump there. Unfortunate. I got hit. That's good. I got 1 hammer flip in. That's always good. These are the worst. These are the worst minions to get, by the way, because they will always swing their big maces above their heads, and like it's hard to hit them when that happens. Or like it's very risky to hit them rather. Alright, cool. I got good luck. He did the spinning attack there. That was good luck. And now it's time for hopefully really good luck because Mark Slow is extremely luck based. Mark Slow can teleport wherever the heck he wants on any of these phases, including like when he first appears here. We gotta hope he teleports low so we can hammer flip him. That's the idea. Nope, he is way up there. Thanks, Marks. Thanks, Mark Slow. Oh, he is way up there again. This is some horrible luck. Yeah, I could even like hurt him there for a bit. Yeah, that was some horrible luck there. So he's at like a third of his health after a few hits like that, or like once he gets down to this part here. You don't want that basically. He's gonna have to do a lot more hammer flips, and he's gonna do a lot more attacks in general, like this one here, which is always gonna happen. You can do a hit right here though, and then one more should do it. And there we go. There we go. Okay, good. All right, time is very soon. Love that scream. Love that scream so much. And time.
GG.
If you get 100%, the screen will always appear afterwards, no matter where you get.
Oh, nice. Let's go. Is this a special performance for us?
It is. I love how dapper the wall of D's are. They're great. You have mastered Kirby. There it is. We've done it, chat. We all did it together.
I'm gonna be honest. I call Kirby Ranch because he do be dressing.
You do be dressing. Do be dressing.
Well, that was brilliant, Chester. Thank you so much. Is there anything else that you'd like to say about the game before we head off?
Do you want to see what we get for 100% real quick?
Oh, let's go. I mean, all of this was for something. Surely we've got to have a look.
Yeah, so you get bloopers is what you get of like all the cutscenes you see in the game. It's really funny.
Oh, that's incredible.
Yeah, here it is, right here. let's just enjoy this real quick, chat. Let's just enjoy this one. You're gonna watch as everyone beeps it. It's got its own laugh track too. It's so good. Oh no! Worm friend! Just misses both of them. What is he doing? You silly goose? Silly penguin?
Oh, DDD. You silly goose.
I think the laugh track especially makes this. It's so good.
Oh yes, my favourite sitcom, Kirby.
Kirby's performed in front of a live studio audience.
I would pay good money to be part of that live studio audience, to be fair.
Same, honestly. What's happening? Kirby's just messing up right now.
A lot of bottomless pits, seemingly, for this guy. I feel a little bit sorry.
Oh no, you gotta put some debris. Poor Kirby. Oh, he fell in the water! What are you doing?
I'm surprised I haven't seen any sort of like crashing into the camera moments.
That'd be hilarious. Oh no! I love that so much. That's one of my favorite ones right there. There he is. You actually crashed with the camera right there at the end.
Hey, there we go. That's what we were looking for.
There we go. It's so good. That's what you get for 100% in this game, by the way. You get those bloopers. It's so cool.
Totally.
Of course, you also get every single song in the game too. But yeah.
Oh, nice.
What's it going to end on here?
Well, everybody, that was Kirby Superstar Ultra with Mr. Shasta. Mr. Shasta, is there anything that you'd like to say, any more that you'd like to say about the game, Speedrun? Where can people find more about the game, more about you?
So you can find me at twitch.tv/mr_Shasta. You've seen people post my emotes in chat, such as this one right here. That's a very good emote, big fan.
But, you do say so yourself.
Yeah, I run a lot of Kirby games. In general, I run a lot of handheld games. That's kind of been a main thing for a long time. Is run like a bunch of DS games, bunch of GBA games, the 3DS games as well too. I've run a lot of those more than anything else over the years, and like it's just what I like the most. Is what I stream. If you like GBA games, if you like handheld games, feel free to shoot me a follow. And also, if you want to get into running this game, check out our Discord for the for all the Kirby games. You can go to any single Kirby speedrunning page on speedrun.com. I was about to say Smash PG. That's not for speedrunning. Almost. We're getting there. But yeah, you can go to any speedrun.com page for any of the Kirby games on speedrun.com, and go to the Discord there, and it all links to the same one except for Air Ride and Epic Yarn. They have their own Discord. But yeah, if you want to get into this game, speedrun.com is a good place for it. And also, brilliant. I will help you out with this game too if you want to get into it. Like I love seeing people run this game. It doesn't happen all the time, but it's such a fun run. 100% especially is such a cool run too. You do so much in this. It's a good time. But yeah, enough of me. Enough about this game. Let's head to break. We're gonna do some Amazing Mirror after this.
We will indeed. We are going to have a little break. So again, we have another opportunity to have a stretch, get hydrated, and enjoy some tunes. And yes,
wait,
real
quickly. Someone has asked to beat your time in chats. What do you have a time in this?
Oh, like, almost certainly. You've beaten my time. Yeah,
Fair
2
enough.
hours 51 is my time.
Oh, okay.
Easily beaten it. Just
That's not
yeah,
bad. That's not bad.
we don't talk about it anyway.
Fair enough.
But yes, there will be some more Kirby soon. There's a reason why you're seeing Mr. Shasta play this game and not me. So do stick around. We will have Nacho the Adventurer on, and Shasta's going to be staying around for commentary. So if you've been enjoying his voice, then you should definitely stick around. We will see you very shortly. Alright, hello everybody, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the Kirby Superstar Ultra run that we had earlier. This is Going Places. I like to self-describe this as a sort of a speedrun travel show where we look at games that we can take on our travels as well as games around the world that didn't receive wider releases. And it has been a Kirby on the go event today, and we have got another Kirby game for on the go. We have got Nacho showing off Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. That's what I meant to say. I've been thinking too much about the last run. Shasta's got in my head, but Shasta returns, and we've also got Just Call Me Geo in with the comms as well. So hello everyone.
Hello.
Hello, just call me Gio. You can just call me Gio, and I'm here to commentate Nacho in this amazing game.
Hello, I'm Shasta. I just ran some Kirby as well. I also run this game too. I know about it.
Hello, I'm Nacho. You can know myself because I play a lot of Sonic, and this is not Sonic, wow. But this is a game about something that is round like a ball. But you know, haha, funny jokes. I'm going to play this RNG this game the 20% because 20% is fun and 100% is pain, you know. So I'm going to
That's really difficult for this game.
I'm going to restart. And let's just start the run and let my commentators do the thing that is commentating. Thank you so much, guys.
We should commentate.
We got you. Don't worry.
Yep. Okay, well...
So I'm going to start the run in 3, 2, 1.
Hey, good luck.
Good luck. Good luck.
Good
You
luck.
got this.
And you'll need this.
Yep. So this game is very, very fast. Just right off the bats.
Yeah.
In general, like sliding off is running off it normally. So I've been seeing a lot of that. In the second room here, we'll be doing something called gate skip, which if you move just precise enough, you're able to get right past the gate. It's very difficult.
It's very difficult.
Very easy to mess up.
Yeah.
But after a while, your Kirby's will come back to you, and like they'll stay on the button, no problem.
Yeah,
But it's very easy to mess up.
the main gimmick of this game was the 4 Kirby's all the time. The game was developed to be a multiplayer game, but instead of multiplayer, we now have friends that will do things, and we don't want them doing things with us here.
In this case, if you mess up the mix here that Nacho is going for, which you got a second try, let's go.
Second try, that's a very good mix there.
Let's go.
That mix is very difficult. It's a 4-frame window.
Yeah, in this case, it's a 17 power to mix as well too, so you have to wait just over a second to get it. First one in the run, it's one more difficult one in the run too, but
Yeah.
good thing it's right at the start.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Mixing in Kirby games is important and difficult.
yeah, it really is. It's such a mainstay of any Kirby run. But like, it's not something to be intimidated by. I feel there's different ways to like. There's definitely good cues to actually get mixes in general in Kirby games. But yeah, enough about that. We're gonna do. So right now we're going to the first boss of the game is what we're doing. 80% Amazing Mirror has you defeating all 8 bosses in the game. So the first one to go to is King Golem, which we have to in order to unlock the rest of the world anyways. That's what we're going to currently inside River Routes. Eventually lead over to the mansion area, Moonlight Mansion.
Yep. This game also had another gimmick, like it made it different from other Kirby games at the time, which is the fact that it's open-ended. It's an open-world Kirby 2D game, where you can go anywhere you want, anytime, but you have to defeat all bosses. So the route that Nacho's going to take, it's a very specific route of every boss that he needs to defeat.
Yep, it's like right after this, we're going over to... I'm forgetting my route, actually. We're going to the defeating other bosses, basically.
Yeah.
Now, with Wheel in particular in this game, every enemy has like an HP bar when you hurt them that appears on the bottom left of the screen. So what you want to do with wheel as much as you can is to avoid hitting enemies. That's how you save a lot of time overall in this run. Just hitting less enemies. Sometimes you can't avoid it, but that's just generally the strategy of wheel. It's just to not have the HP bar spawn in and not cause lag at all. Which, like, that's not a thing in, like, Nightmare Dream either. They add that for this game. Even if enemies take just, like, 2 hits to destroy wheels sometimes, like, it's still something that comes into play.
So yeah, wheel movement is wheel is the fastest movement in the game, but of course you need to try not to hit as much enemies as you can. Sometimes it's difficult, extremely difficult.
Yeah, I remember, like, Swords and Curry back in the day when he was writing this was, joking about this game being called Kirby the Amazing Wheel.
Yeah.
Because, like, we just use wheels so much in it because it's the fastest powerful movement. That's pretty cool, though, honestly. And now we got stone from that one enemy, so we can use it for the first boss of the game. This is King Golem right here. Looks like Wispy Woods, but
Yeah,
it's not Wispy Woods.
It's the Wispy Woods of this game.
It's Wispy Dead, actually. It's gone.
So yeah, it's gone. It's completely gone now.
Yeah, stone is very good. It's very good for damage on King Golem in particular.
Well, what do we get for defeating a boss here? We get a mirror shard, and we need all of them to progress in the game to go to the final boss. So we have to get them.
Yep, that's the goal of the run. Is just getting every single mirror shard, which we get from all the bosses in the game. In that case, we actually stopped it after that boss too, because when that happens, when we defeat a boss, a Kirby dance happens, and it takes us back to the start anyways. So we save a few seconds by just stop resetting there.
Stop resetting. And stop resetting in this game can be done by using the buttons, which is extremely faster.
Yep, LR start select.
Yep, classic input.
It really is.
We haven't explained how wheel works in this game. You are completely invulnerable when you're using wheel, except when you're turning. So if we want to use it to defeat enemies, we have to try to use turning in a very specific way so we don't get hit.
Especially for bosses, it's very easy to turn inside of it and just lose wheel, so it's very important. Yeah, we're gonna lock a part of the overworld there too. That button in particular is very important for later. That one's gonna be super useful for going to, I think, 3 different areas. Like right now we're going over Cabbage Cavern, and I think I'm making my way over to what's their name? We're going to Carrot Castle right now, I think. No, we're not going to Carrot Castle. We're going to. There's 8 different areas in the run. I'm trying to remember all of them.
Yeah, I tend to remember most of them too. Classic Kirby, most of them have alliterative names. This is one of the hardest parts in the run if you want to do it fast. Naturally, it's a very safe version of the strat there. You can practically use one wheel to go through all of it, through all of that, but it's extremely difficult.
Yeah, like honestly, that's a good idea for this in this case, especially for the showcase, because like if you lose wheel right here, you lose a good amount of time because you need to go back and get it real quick. And this button's gonna have us go back. It looks like it went to the door, which got rid of power. Unfortunately, it happens. But looks like that button right there takes us over to. I'm forgetting names. Molly. Yeah, it takes us to Molly later.
Yeah, Molly later. Yeah.
Another boss in the run. Radish Run. That's where we are now.
Radish Runs, and
this takes us over to Megatitan, if I recall.
Yep. That's not the boss we're going to be fighting now. We are practically setting up where we are going through the game, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's currently what we're doing at least.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, the first boss that we're going to defeat after King Golem, it's Meta Knight. Meta Knight with a question mark at the end.
Question mark. Yeah. That's what we're fighting right now. We don't know that. Just someone.
It's someone, right?
we're finding someone after this.
Yeah, we're finding someone.
But for now, we just gotta do a lot of movement to get there in the first place. That button, no, we don't need that button right there. That one's useless.
That was a Mira. Miras are enemies that are pretty annoying. They hide whenever Kirby does practically anything in the game. So we wanted, and if they hide, we cannot hit him, and if we cannot hit him, we cannot get the door. So a lot of things can happen that don't let us get the Mira. At least that one is easy to finish from that way. We just wheel into it. And that's
Usually-
another reason why we need the wheel there.
Yeah, usually for wheel at least, like or for mirror, you have to like walk up to it for it to not like go away into the grounds. And if it does, they have to reset the room anyways. Here's Master Hand. Gives you the best
Yeah.
power in the game, Smash.
Yep.
We'll get into Smash later when we use it, but yeah, it's such a cool power. Gives you Kirby's melee moveset.
One
But
of my
actually, it's a
favorite
good-
power sets in the whole. I don't remember if it was this game or another one that introduced Kirby movesets with every ability. I think no,
might
Super,
have been-
Superstar was.
Yeah, Superstar. Yeah, that's what
Superstar
it was.
And this game built into that by giving Kirby the moveset that he had in another game.
Yep. And good old Super Smash Bros. Melee for Nintendo GameCube.
Yep.
Except it actually makes it good in this game, because Kirby's like bombs here in that game.
Yeah.
Interesting. I've noticed like what's going on in the top left corner. Is that just a Game Boy thing, or is there some sort of gimmick with a phone battery?
Yeah, that's cell phone right there.
Yeah.
If you press L, it calls the other Kirby's to you. Which in this run we don't want to do most of the time, but there is a use for it later.
Yeah, there's use. As I said before, the main gimmick of this game was multiple Kirby's at all times. And when I say at all times, I mean it. They are doing their own thing somewhere in the map. Right
Alright,
now.
chat, who is this? Who is
Yeah,
this,
who's
chat?
this?
Tell us!
we don't know who this guy is. He never appeared
No.
before in any other Kirby game. He will never appear again.
I'm stumped.
I don't know either. That was actually really good luck there, though. That was really nice.
Yeah, that was really good. That's
So
a really
question mark,
good
question mark, question mark. You slide into him to kind of like do a certain like set pattern. Kind of the idea. You do a slide and you like do a jump up and like slam his sword down on the ground. Because that you can do 3 hits in a row. And in that case, like Nacho was able to avoid him pretty well. It worked out super well in the end. Looks like he's going to Molly now too. Molly's
Yeah,
like,
we're going to Molly.
yeah, this is the shortest segment of the run. There's only a few rooms to go to actually get to Molly. And we gotta use stone for this because like it's really good for actually everything we need it for here. And we need to destroy his wooden peg too. That's important for that. Which only stone and hammer can do. And smash as well actually, now that I think
And
about it.
Smash as well, because one of the moves is a stun.
Yeah, Kirby's down being melee with stone, so there we go.
Yeah, well, Molly here is the tier boss we fight, and that's because Molly can be a little bit annoying, so we want to find him quickly. We're going to use, Nacho's going to use the throw strat, as I see here.
Yeah, throw is very good in this case because if you have something, if Kirby is using throw and he's holding something, it'll just do damage by just being there. And Molly is very, very random, so we gotta hope that he pops out of a hole in the bottom here, and then just like, which he's trolling right now currently, thanks Molly. And then like we just do that.
We do that.
He's dead.
We do that. We just destroyed Molly now.
And he's gone. See ya.
Yep. That was a pretty good Molly, actually.
Yeah, it was pretty good. He was trolling right at the start, but then they had good luck, so it's fine.
And now we are going to Mega Titan.
Now we are, yeah. Which,
Grabbing wheel again.
oh yeah, that's this way, yeah, that's right. I was forgetting I was losing my bearings for a second. we go up.
It's
we
easy
go
to do
over
that
here
in
now.
this game. It's easy
It's
to do
very-
that in this game. You get lost.
Yeah, good old open world games.
Yeah.
Just for especially for a game like this. But thankfully they label each area at the very least. Even on the Japanese version, like right now, like it's still labeled in English in the bottom right for whatever reason. Definitely helps just a little bit.
For some reason, I remember getting completely lost with the map. Like when I was a kid and I played this game in my GBA, I never got myself understanding the map.
I didn't either my first time. I'm not gonna lie with you. But I tried it again later, and I was able to understand how the map even works, and because of that, I was able to get 100% in the game. But like,
Imagine
I did not know how to do it the first time I played it.
Imagine.
It's like really weird. Like any room you go onto is like slightly lighter color than like other rooms in general. It's very strange. And like if you get everything in the room required for 100%, then it like flashes a bit. So, like it's weird.
Yep.
It's cool though. Alright, we're hitting those 2 switches. This is for layer to go to Canyon Constellation and Peppermint Palace. But for now we hit it just because it's what we need to do. We're going to Carrot Castle though. That's our current destination.
One of my favorite levels in all this game.
Got some great tunes too.
Yeah, great tunes.
Here's Mira. Nice. Okay,
Yeah.
good.
That was good.
Now for this room, Nacho's getting rid of his power because if you mess up the timing for any of his cannons at all, you get hit by spikes and lose wheel guaranteed every time. And but putting it in your mouth makes it so you don't lose it at all. But yeah, it's very easy to do that in this room, so good call.
Yeah, that's the safest trap.
Nice. And go top left. This is where you gotta go to make a 10.
I like that maneuvering in that little section with the wheel. That was smart.
It was pretty swag, not gonna lie.
Yeah, that was pretty swag. Wheel maneuvering in tight spaces is actually pretty difficult.
It very much is. It's where a lot of time save comes from between like top level runners and like lower level runners in general, is how able to maneuver wheel around enemies. And like it's really hard. Even for I have a 29 in this game, and like it's still really difficult to be able to do that like correctly every time.
Here we're going to see the wheel strat for Mega Titan, and we are just going to punch him into the wall with wheel. The safer, beginner-friendly strat here is to use cutter, but wheel actually works pretty well.
This is the one boss fight we do with wheel in the run. The other boss fights we use like some other power, but wheel is just really good for it. And also the cool thing here is you don't have to soft reset either, because we have wheel. We watch the whole Kirby dance here.
It's a Kirby speedrun without a little bit of dancing.
Honestly, though. And we take advantage of that in this case because we're able to just use that to go over now to Olive Ocean. And Olive Ocean is a big trip, so we need wheel to get there fast. Maytide's a very powerful name, I agree. It's a great name.
I love Kirby The Amazing Mirror soundtrack.
Yeah. So underwater, by the way, if you lose your power, or if you get hurt, you lose your power, and unless there's like unless you can get to, like the surface of the water, like it's very easy. Like you're just gonna lose it no matter what underwater. But if you're like near the surface of the water, it'll float to the top in this game, and you'll be able to save it there, no problem. But like if you're like way underwater there, like in that last room, like you're gonna lose it if you just get hurt. So you gotta be extra careful not to lose it. Which thankfully there are backups if that happens, but that's obviously very slow. This game, if you can tell already, this game is very, very dependent on movements in general. So like, if you have to move out of your way to get wheeled and go back on your normal routes, then like that's just a lot of time gone over the course of the run. All right, this room is very difficult in particular though.
Yeah.
There's a lot of enemies that'll appear right here, and then they got a boss right at the end of it.
Yep. Underwater levels, underwater parts in this game are actually kind of difficult a lot, especially when you have tons of enemies just going through you.
Yeah, like here's Boxy, by the way. Boxy moves very randomly, so right there, Boxy just turn around randomly, and suddenly just got hurt by it.
That's what that was what I was saying before. The fact that you can get hit while using wheel when you're at the end of turning. Water.
There we go to the next right here. Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh. That's fine. We can go without the mix here as well too. There's another tray I can do here as sword that also works well. So essentially the very next room is pretty long in general. So there's a few ways to get around it. One way here that Nacho's gonna be doing is using sword to kind of like piggyback off of the Kirby he's gonna call over here in a second. And you can use like a final cutter with it to just gain a lot of height and break the bomb block right up here. Unfortunately, it's very luck based when that happens, because the Kirby has to be right underneath them when that happens.
Yeah.
There we go. Now
there we go. The other strat here is using mix to get UFO or fire. One of those.
Yeah. In this case, UFO and fire both were next to each other on the mix wheel. So it actually works out pretty well in the end.
Yeah, It's an
But
8-frame window instead of a 4-frame window.
But if you time it too late, then like yeah, you gotta do it again anyways. It's a weird one, but it's a cool one. Don't have to get Mirror there. Just gonna go right past it. The advice I got for going fast underwater in this game is like if you're not moving the direction you want to go, then like that's losing time just a little bit. So you want to just kind of like not stop moving here as much as you can. Oh, okay, nice. Got around the Gordo. Ooh, burning though, yo.
Yeah, here we're going to use burning because we want to break some metal blocks. Metal blocks can only be broken by certain abilities in the game, burning being one of them.
That's kind of fast for that room as well too.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need it after that though, thankfully. We actually need stone, and we're gonna try to keep stone through the next room as well, which is all underwater, so we gotta be super extra careful just to get through it.
As I said before, anytime you get hit underwater, you're probably going to use your power, and you are not going to be able to recover it.
Yeah, it's like this room here especially it's very chokeable, to say that much. You can very easily lose stone. I've done it many times before. It's just a thing. You gotta be just super careful of all these enemies here. Those ones especially, those like flying squirrel looking things.
Yeah.
They've gotten me a lot before. But looks like I got it. Nice.
Yeah.
And now we're gonna now after all that movement there, we finally fight Gobbler. Gobbler is it's luck if you can get the one shot on him. He has to not move here essentially, which he did, so we didn't get it. But we'll just do stone again, no problem. There we go, he's dead.
That was Gobbler.
Yeah, that's why we needed stone. If we lose stone, the backup for that is using sword and just using Final Cutter over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
There definitely seems to be a theme with Kirby speedruns and just being able to cheese the bosses so easily.
Give or take, yeah. We just got that good old knowledge, you know? Alright, now here's also... After that long segment, we're actually doing another long segment right afterwards, too. So we're going to Peppermint Palace, and then we're going straight through there, making our way over to Candy Constellation. That's our current goal. We're going to Peppermint Palace later, and that's why we're hitting these two switches right now. So we can just go here after we do this trip.
I love the optimization that we do that it's done in this game for movement, where you go to faraway places, but in the way you press buttons.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh. Also, Peppermint Palace music, very good. Big fan.
Yeah, we're going to Candy Constellation, one of the most interesting places in this game.
I even say it's probably the hardest part of the entire run is just like Candy Constellation.
Yep, that's
definitely up there for sure. I think it's just one of the hardest segments, both to optimize and just to like play in general the game.
Well, it is supposed to be the last place you visit in the game.
Yeah, which is why it's hidden behind another area like this in the first place. Oh, I was getting some bad luck right now from
Frosty.
From Mr. Flossie.
Mr. Frosty.
Yeah, for some reason I think they mistranslated it. It's when they were translating this game, but it might have just been a typo. But they translated Mr. Frosty's name as Mr. Flossie in this one.
Mm-hmm.
You can't see it on Japanese, but in English it says Mr. Flossie there. You do be flossing though.
Yeah.
Abs.
And here we are in Candy Constellation. This is, as we said before, one of the most difficult parts of the whole game. And Nash is going to need wheel for most of this place.
Yeah, you really need wheel here, especially. It's very important.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, good call as well too, hitting that switch just in case. This next room is very easy to, or the one after this one rather. It's very easy to lose your power here. Ooh, yeah, like that. See?
Yeah. Okay.
Sometimes your input gets eaten too if you like run into like a brick of a block like that. You gotta be super careful and all that as well. This room is cool though if you do it correctly with wheel. It's really cool. You do a lot of quick turnarounds and a lot of like just very, very tight enemy avoidances. Which like is really just Kirby Speedrun as a whole, but like I think it's especially shown off here super well. I don't know. It's from a lot.
Whoops.
Oh, that was really close.
Very, very close.
Yeah, this room is also really tight. You gotta get around all these wall dudes. This last one right here, we'll do that sometimes. It's also very laggy.
We don't want that. Exactly. We don't want that because the room is really laggy.
Nice. If we get out there with wheel as well, very good.
Yeah, he got out of it. There is a fast strat for that room that it's incredibly difficult.
Yeah, I'll even go for it. Like I was told not to go for it unless you're going for world record. That's that like straight up. You can basically just like you can avoid the wall dude there essentially, but it's not worth it.
Meanwhile, Yellow Kirby got smashed.
Yeah. See ya, Master Hands.
Yep.
I'm sure surely it'll be the last time you fight him, right? Surely.
Surely.
Yeah. This one's very tricky. It's very easy to get in right there.
Ooh,
okay.
That was extremely close.
Yeah, that part's really tricky. Thankfully, though, if you lose wheel right there, or if you die, you get wheel in this room, right at the very start of it.
Of course, this wheel room is made to be traversed with wheel, but we don't really want to hit that much of enemies here.
It's very hard to avoid like any enemy. There's a few strats to do so, but it's really hard to avoid it.
Yep.
Oh, UFO strats. Ooh, I don't think I've seen this before. Let's go. It's so you can also get rid of wheel up here in a second and use missile to do it. You're not just going for more safe strat in general.
Yeah, using UFO instead of missile. Missile is
really good for just like go for it.
Yeah, the reason why we don't use missile, it's at least natural here, is because missile it's pretty good, but pretty easy to mess up.
It very much is. It is fast though.
Instead, we can just pick UFO and make Kirby shoot 'em up.
UFO is very good for precise movement like that, though. It's like that's actually a really good. That's actually pretty good there. Looks like one of the Kirby's actually has Smash right now.
Yep.
You could summon the boys here for some extra damage if you wanted to. The UFO seems pretty good for this too, because you get both of them.
Yep. You have to try to hit both with every shot. These are Master Hand and Crazy Hand, of course, and they are gone. But yeah, those are the kind of weird boss to beat in this game because Kirby is not really that of inviting characters from other games to be there. But anyways, we defeated Master Hand and Crazy Hand, and we can go all the way back to Carrot Castle to keep going. Here's a wheel though.
Oh, you're just getting wheel there. Okay, I was wondering what's going on. Oh, you're for Peppermint Palace. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, he does Whiz before Krakow.
Okay, yeah. In that case, yeah, Whiz before Krakow.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right. Got a little confused there. It's where getting wheel, but hey, it works. It definitely works.
Yep.
Yeah, so Wiz is also kind of a short segment too for movements. Not a whole lot of rooms between you and Wiz, but the rooms that are there are a bit tricky in general. Wiz is kind of intended to be like one of the layered bosses you fight in general, I think. Just because Peppermint Palace is like the 7th area according to the what it says there on screen.
According to the name. But yeah, of course this game is open world, but the areas have a number. That's because the game expects you to try to do the areas in a certain order. And playing casually, you probably are going to do the areas in that order instead you are going out of your way. Yeah, that makes us be able to choose which bosses to fight. But the game still has that kind of progression, so later bosses are obviously more difficult than...
Any Parasol fans in the chat?
Yeah, and Parasol, the best power-up in the game.
Let's go Parasol.
We love the Parasol.
Yes. We love Parasol here. Parasol's good because it has a hitbox this game that just stays out.
Mm-hmm.
And like, depending on the pattern you get from Wiz here, because it's completely random, you can either just stand behind him and it'll do damage that way, or you can just put your Parasol right in front of you and it'll just do constant damage until he's done.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, so there he goes. It's random where he goes though, so like,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah. You also do more damage if you just stand there compared to just like spinning it in front of you. But it's hard to do that correctly. It really is. It's a big struggle because he just moves randomly sometimes. He can just make you lose a parasol.
Mm-hmm. And there we have it. That was Whiz, and we are now moving on to fight the final boss before the final boss.
We're going to Mustard Mountain now, which we have not gone to yet in this run. In this case, it's kind of a shorter area, but we just gotta get there first. Gotta get through Mirror again. Alright, gotta walk up to Mirror, otherwise Mirror will just go away. There we go, nice.
As we said before, the mirrors have a very specific list of things that makes them hide. So walking is not one of them. And we want to walk.
Something kind of cool with Burring, by the way, because we're using it for a few rooms now, is that in this game, it has no end lag, or you can kind of act out of it immediately once you hit a wall with it. Which is kind of cool, so like as soon as you hit a wall, you can kind of just like float immediately. And like, it's one of those things that doesn't matter a whole lot casually, but like in the run, it's really cool. The fact that you just kind of do that.
And here we are in Mustard Mountain, which is a volcano, and it's not made of mustard. Huh.
As far as we know, at least.
As far as we know.
Maybe mustard in like in the Kirby universe is like different from mustard in our universe, you know.
Has anybody tasted it?
I've not.
Exactly. We will never know. We might never know.
Okay. be my guest in tasting the lava.
I think I might pass on this one.
Oh,
the forbidden mustard.
All right. Nacho got good luck there, by the way. It's a 1-3 chance to get a invincibility candy from Shadow Kirby. He got it. So yeah. Otherwise, you can get a max tomato from him or a 1-up. But candy is what you want here because you can just destroy Bat of Fire just immediately.
Bat of Fire, yeah.
Now here's Kracko. Kracko is also very luck based. I can say about every boss in the game. What we want to do here is use stone right in front of him, because if we do that, we get 2 hits and it just does massive damage. But yeah, you can move randomly, so it can be very tricky to get that. And that was pretty nice. Good fight.
And that was the last mirror charm that we needed.
Yep, and now we can go inside the Amazing Mirror.
Yep. It's an amazing mirror indeed.
So we're gonna go inside here, then immediately soft reset. That'll start the cutscene. And we can skip it once we get inside there. But for now, we're gonna go over to this area, get stone, then summon the boys. Because if any of the Kirbys go inside the Amazing Mirror, or rather out inside the overworld here, they'll be here with you for every single fight, and that actually is really slow and makes the whole part very luck based. More so than the Ray is. Yeah, Dark Meta Knight is also random too. You can kind of just do whatever you want. We just gotta kind of stone into him and hope for multiple hits. There we go, that works.
There we go.
And check out this magic trick we're about to perform here. Kirby floats! Whoa! This saves 2 frames. And you know what? You gotta save the frames.
Save the frames.
Alright, so this is Dark Mines. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna split apart our power, then get the sword, then get rid of that and get a double star. And once we shoot inside of him, it'll kill him. Oh, hello, fire.
Little fire here.
Alright, so this is Dark Mine. We're gonna get a double star here by just like getting rid of our power and then using the sword and then getting it right and suck at both of them at the same time. And then once you shoot at him, it'll just one-shot kill him.
Stars.
Oh yeah, he's at the top of the screen there. That's unfortunate. There's a strat where we can suck up both the stars there and go on top of the platform on the left. But unfortunately, you can't reach there with regular Kirby. He's just giving some horrible luck right now at this point.
Yep.
Yeah, and they can't hurt him right there either. Now you can hurt him though. There we go. Nice.
There we go. In between fights, we have we have these areas where we can get some items. We don't want them. we want to go fast.
All right, so this is Dark Mine. So what we gotta do is we gotta get here first. I can't keep it up. It's the same strategy for this fight every time.
Yeah.
We gotta get a double star here and then hope for good luck, essentially. It's actually really good luck because you can suck
That
in.
was really good luck.
Aw, didn't get it though. So first one in particular, you double star him to kill him, but if you get lucky there, he'll spit out a fire or a red or a blue star at you, which gives you fire or ice. If that happens, you save 10 seconds in this room because you have to go around the room to get sword like this. Because you need something that can just hit this button through the wall. That's all you need. Which sword does. That's why the game gives it to you here. But yeah, so same deal here once again. This Dark Mine fight is actually a lot different. Because Double Star actually won't one-shot kill it. And we need to go for a mix here as well too. This part is very clutch if you can get it. This is the most nerve-wracking part of the entire run, right at the end if you're on PB pace. So you gotta hope for a green star in particular. Right there in the core, perfect. And then go for the mix. Ah, right past it. This mix is it's a little bit easier than other ones, but still very tricky because mix is just hard by nature. So what you go for there is go for UFO, which appears as the second power as soon as the mix wheel starts like slowing down. It's like it'll go through I think 15 powers. Oh, there we go. Nice.
Yeah.
Second try. Good stuff.
Second try. Good work.
Oh, nice. That was risky, but that was really good. Heck yeah. So yeah, UFO. Now we can use that for Dark Mine 5. Dark Mine 5 in particular, his hitbox does not allow for a lot of damage to be taken at a time. So UFO is very good for just doing massive damage just like immediately on him. So we got him as soon as the eye opens up like this. He's also very random too. These mirrors that he throws around are actually also a hitbox, so they can hurt him. So if any of our stray hits happen to hit those mirrors as well, it does more damage to him. Oop. Careful. Watch your health. One more hit, one more full charge should do it. There we go.
There
nice.
we go.
Summon the boys, yes. They'll heal you. So we summon the boys here because the Dark Mine 6, it's a shoot 'em up. That's how the game ends. So and if we die on the shoot 'em up at all and don't have the boys with us, then we have to redo the whole fight. But if the boys are there, we don't have to do the whole fight.
Dang, the whole gang are here. It's good.
The gang is all here. By the way, time is on final hit here.
Yep. This is the typical Kirby becoming a different game for a fight.
Classic.
So good. What's a Kirby without a shoot 'em up section after all? And time.
Straight into the credits. Wow. GG's.
Yep.
GG's. You can still hurt him here and everything, but the fight's
matter.
already over. It doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
I'd say it seems quite anticlimactic, but that was a good run.
Yep. Heck yeah. This run's short and sweet for sure. All you gotta do is just be able to pause and then get to the end. It's really fun. It's really fun and satisfying to run the PB in, especially.
Yeah, it looks like a good one, and I believe in practice, I think Nacho might be with us audio-wise, but I think Nacho PB'd a couple of times in practice for this, or maybe just once. So yeah, getting a 35.57. I know we were doing a bit of discussing beforehand, and we quickly updated the the estimate to another 5 minutes, but clean. It's just
wait for a moment. Which one was my time? What? My time.
A 35.57. So you did.
Okay,
did
that's
well.
a PB. That's a recorded PB.
That was
That's a
PB.
recorded
Oh,
PB.
cool.
Hey, let's
Let's go.
Let's go.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay, that was something interesting. This is a recorded PB. I think I'm allowed to upload this to the leaderboards, I think.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, thanks.
Well done.
Anyway,
Nacho, is there
Yes.
anything that you would like to say as we close off this special Kirby version of Going Places?
Yeah, thank you so much. First of all, thank you so much, Hip, for hosting this hotfix. It's really interesting, and thank you so much also for accepting me. Shout out to Shasta because he was on the Kirby Discord saying that they maybe need some runners. And also thank you for being my commentator. You did an amazing work, and I was about to laugh and lost all my run because the Dark Mind joke. I love that joke. Thank you so much, Gio, for also coming and being my commentator, second commentator for this run. You also did a really good job. Gracias.
Anytime.
And yeah, this was Kirby and the Amazing Mirror, or in Japanese, Hoshi no Kirby, Kami no Daimekyu.
Oh yeah, we never even explained why we were playing Japanese. I forgot about that.
Yeah, for some reason it takes times. It doesn't have any text or something like that, but it saves times. Yeah.
It saves like a second on soft resets. We do a lot of them this run. That's what it is.
Oh, neat.
I don't have too much to say. Besides, follow me on Twitch, wink wink. Follow Shasta, follow Gio, and yeah, thank you so much.
Brilliant. Well done, everyone. I think that was a very successful episode. I've had a lot of fun. I'm sure that you guys have had a lot of fun, and thank you, chat. I hope that you had a lot of fun too. This is the last hotfix before AGQ 2022, so we're just giving you a little bit of taster of some of the action that you can expect over the next week or so. And we will not have a hotfix until after the event, so we will return on January